All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast, man. I know we took a little break, and, there's a lot of stuff going on. And Ray, if you could put it on the screen, please. There's a lot of stuff going on. Xavier fucking got over his 15-minute fear. What is it? I'm looking for open mics. It's so many people looking for them that the website crashed where I used to go check up on them. You know what I mean? It's a lot of shit going on, dog. This week has been quite an eventful week, and with shit being back open, there is going to be a schedule change. So right off the bat, to everybody that is on here, I'll keep announcing it throughout the podcast. This Saturday, we will not be broadcasting, but we will be back on Sunday for a special Father's Day edition episode at 11:30 to 12:30 with a special guest. So on Sunday, we will make up the Saturday, because on Saturday, I will be at Vintage Palooza. That's with A+ Products, so make sure you guys stop by there.
Explain what that is.
Huh?
Explain what that is.
A Tommy Plus Products is where I post up. It's kind of like, what's the one in Santa Ana? Patches and Pins. Yeah, Patches and Pins Expo. It's kind of like a flea market, but with like the Melrose Post combination. It's like it's like a fancy swap meet in nice words.
Dope shit. Like vintage jerseys, vintage jackets.
A farmer's market for our generation, bro.
Exactly. It's
you know
dope.
What I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be something like that. Make sure you look at my story on my page for details. It's called Vintage Palooza. So I will be there this weekend. And before we continue, this show is brought to you by California Magic Farms. These guys are fucking crazy. They know everything about the mushrooms. They know the process. They can give you as much information and make sure they guide you along the whole way, which is why you should check them out and follow them now, because that is the next wave, the same way marijuana got commercialized, and it's available relatively everywhere. They're making that happen with the mushrooms. Nothing's for sale, just information. Also, thank you for sponsoring the show, Magic Genetics. We have an episode with them you can check out that we did a couple weeks ago. Also, thank you to Budvac at budvac.com, special code word WDSTS. And the infamous Zishy at Zishy.com, which need to follow their new page because they got deleted. But without, rambling on, I'm going to, welcome back Xavier Guerrero, dog.
What's up, dog? I'm happy to be back in Cali.
Yep. I mean, I bet you are, man. I mean, but then again, you told me Texas is not that bad, but let me finish introducing the rest. Also, welcome back Ray, a.k.a. Morningshotfilms.
Yo.
What up? Welcome back, dog. And also, joining us, C-Minus's illegitimate son, Sammy, a.k.a. Yo Toppy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. Make sure you guys fucking...
What up, y'all?
Yeah, make sure you guys already hit the thumbs up. So tell us what Texas was like, bro. Like,
dog.
How scary was those 15 minutes until you started going up there?
First
Be honest,
of all,
bro.
I didn't. First of all, Texas is on some other level, dog. It's hot, humid. You sweating the whole time. Rent is cheap, and it makes you want to move out there, because it's like, oh, dude, rent's cheap. But at the end of the day, dog, that weather, it ain't the same. When you come back, you remember why you love Cali and why rent's so expensive, why you're willing to sit in 2-hour traffic.
That rent makes sense when you live with Jason Rouse life, huh?
Yes.
Only if you're living that Jason Rouse life. Because, don't get me wrong, man, it's
too hot, bro.
It's also, too, man, like the career choices, like the actual 5-year plan, to a lot of people, it's like a 5-year plan will have you committed to a certain place. And if you really start building around it and it has potential, it's very hard to turn your back on that if you can't take it with you. Yeah.
No, dog, but so we had 4 shows. Believe it or not, you know how I was supposed to do 15?
Yeah.
Random ass people showed up. Not random ass people, I didn't mean like that, but Chingo Bling showed up. We got to give him some time. So my time got condensed to 10 minutes.
So you got bumped.
Yeah, I got bumped, but it's cool though, because it was by Chingo Bling. Love that fool. That fool came in hot. And I mean, I'm not saying I wasn't ready for 15, but I got a hot 10, dog.
At the same time, it was kind of bittersweet.
It was bittersweet, you know what I mean? Because it was like cool, because I was like, I was ready for 15, but then you got those jokes that you're not certain about. So those went right out the window. I was like, I ain't got to worry about that one. I know that one was going to be sketchy. But then Chingo Bling came in hot. He performed. Houston showed up. We had the first show, which was straight stand-up, but then the second show was the Swarm Tank, kind of like Shark Tank, which was fucking dope, dog. Everyone just came up and threw out their conspiracy. So whatever conspiracy you had, whatever you think happened in Jurassic Park, if there's still that island out there, you would have thrown that out there and we would have judged it. We would have gave it like a 5 or 4.
So you guys did the whole experience thing, man.
Yeah, it was
experience. So how many sets did you have to do in total?
2. 2 sets, yeah. Second one was way better. Way better.
Okay.
The first one, it was those things, like I kept looking at my phone. Because I get lost, and you know how you're set, you kind of get lost where you're at.
I mean, hey, though, I'm shit.
Yeah.
I'm props to you for going out there and handling it. Number one, because
Got recorded properly. It's gonna be 3 different cameras, so 3
like how
different
we did
takes.
it.
What do you mean? No, 3 different takes.
No, I'm saying I was like how when we do the experiences here, there's like everything's being recorded.
Oh yeah. So there was 3 different takes. So someone's gonna edit it out, and I got my 7 minutes. It'll be like kind of like a special.
Yeah.
Kind of like different takes. I'm obviously not gonna release the whole thing because there's
Nah,
probably only like 1 or 2 good minutes out of
bits
that.
and shit.
Yeah, but it was fun, dude. People showed up hard. On the second show, the Swarm Tank, we all took a bunch of shrooms.
Damn, so everybody was
Eddie
with
Bravo, me.
In one of the pictures, it
fun.
looked like Eddie Bravo had a little fucking mohawk or a little fucking
Like a samurai thing?
yeah, like this little, just like the little Jimmy Neutron soft serve, like I don't know, then it was just the background of somebody else behind him.
Dog, I know he's gonna be pissed. I don't know his name, but he's straight out of Houston. That's his Instagram thing. But homie, there was E-Zone weed out there.
Oh yeah, what is it? Was this who was it?
Tall fool,
Brian?
Mexican. He might be Brian. He
He's like, yo, what up? This is Ice Loke.
might have been though, but I took him to green room. He was a We Don't Smoke the Same fan, and he
Damn.
gave me a joint, and I was like, thank you. And he's like, nah, this is Cali shit. And I was like, how do you get Cali shit? And he's like, E-Zone sent me 2 zips.
Fuck you, dog. I didn't send it to him.
You didn't say shit.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't fucking send him shit. He probably had a friend that fucking came
Or
out here.
someone. He said it was you or something, but he came through, and this shit tasted bomb.
Nah, man. People think that just because, your logo's on it that you send it to him. But nah, I didn't,
Oh, I mean, I don't know what it was.
He probably
but
came out here at one of these sessions, and then, one of the very small retailers that I work with, probably sold it to him.
I don't know what it was. He might have been lying. Allegedly, it tasted bomb. It did taste like your
No, it
shit.
probably was legit. 'Cause I have a lot of people in Texas.
Yeah, and I was just happy. And like, right when he said we don't smoke the same fan, me, I became like his homie. I was like, oh, that's what's up. Smoked me out, but it was fun. It was a lot of We Don't Smoke the Same fans. A couple people asked about you.
Could have just said he had Cali fire.
Yeah, fucking Xavier 6'9" over here.
Huh?
But yeah, man, shout out to everybody that came out to see Xavier. What is it? At the show. What was the best part about it? You went
Dog, believe it or not, the best part about it that was after our show, there was like a DJ, like a little party right next door, and it was just fun because nobody was wearing masks.
It was like
old
preparing
school.
for over here.
Yeah, it was like old school. They were playing 90s music. Nobody was playing masks. They were all dancing.
Damn.
I mean, we didn't kick it there, but it was just fun watching people be normal.
What's the vibe out there? Is it LA type shit or is it different?
It's pretty much LA. It's Houston.
Oh, LA moved out there, huh?
Yeah. It was fun though, just hot. Unreal hot.
What was up with
A lot of beautiful black chicks.
Yeah?
Big booties. Yeah.
What's your
Sam Tripoli's
engineer?
favorites. Johnny?
Yeah.
Johnny Nice?
I was like, Johnny was probably going wild, huh?
Nah,
Getting his Colton on?
he didn't go though. But Sam was loving it.
He was like, oh.
Big booty chicks down there, Atlanta looking.
By the way, I also did hear Sam Tripoli talk and mention, that it took me forever to give him a call back.
Well, tell him what he wanted you for though.
The Cash Daddies podcast to come in there and talk about investing in Pokemon cards and the whole game and just pretty much break it down, how I'm involved in it and, pretty much like my ins and outs and 1-2s on it. And it's not true that it took me forever. It was like a week later, but I did text him back.
No, it wasn't.
And
it was
I
like
didn't
twice.
hear back from him after that. So, Sam Tripoli, I am ready, dog. I have so many cards. I'll even bring you some packs so you could hold on to it. And then maybe in the near future, it goes up because I know you're not going to open them. So, let them know I'm ready for Cash Daddies, straight up.
I mean, if you fucking text him back, maybe.
So, I did text him back. And I'm going to send him the screenshot, too.
Then you'll be on it.
Yeah.
Then you can cash. He's on Cash Daddies.
What is it? What was up with you going to the NASA shit? If you guys are so big into the conspiracy and shit, you went to NASA, bro.
We got to go debunk it. We got to go through what they're lying about. We were asking questions. They weren't answering our questions. We were just laughing the whole time. It was fun.
Like, what did you ask him? Explain it.
If that was a module, if that's the boot that landed, because they had things that actually were part of the moon landing, like legit, like this landed. This was at the moon 100%, and we would ask them that. And I don't know if you know, like, when you look at the boot, it doesn't have the same print that they technically show you that landed on the moon.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
It's like
it's flat. It's flat. It's flat. But when they show you the picture of the moon, there's three different compartments on that boot.
Did you ask any flat Earth questions?
No, we didn't go with flat Earth because it was too deep. They would have just laughed at us. We were asking like dumb questions like, why haven't we gone back? And Sam just They didn't want to kick us out, but they knew we were kind of there just fucking around.
You didn't hit him with the Steph toe?
Huh?
You know, breaking down the flat Earth theory?
Nah, dude. It was funny, though, because everyone had kids, and, you know, me and Sam.
You know,
we're just there looking like I look like it looked like he was my sugar daddy because he was paying for everything, and I wondered what people were thinking about. Like, "Doe, is this full sugar daddy or what's going on?" But it was fucking straight weird because there's kids everywhere. You've never been when there's kids everywhere and you don't have kids and you kind of feel like straight out of place.
Oh yeah, like
that's how that felt. Everywhere was kids. You walk and the kid runs in.
A lot of stoner ideas are like that. Like especially if you're an extrovert and you want to go out there. Like me, I like being around and doing shit that maybe, not that I didn't get to do in my childhood, but you're just like, you know what, now you got money, so you could just do this shit like with a little bit of drugs, you know, like take some mushrooms and go to the zoo and shit, but then you look and you're like, man, dude, I was like, life is past. Like, you go there with the intention, you're like, oh, I'm going to trip out on these crazy animals, and then when the mushrooms said, you're like, damn, dude, everybody has a kid around your age. Is life passing you by? You know what I mean? You fucking, like, shit starts hitting different, bro. That's why, like, you go to the theme parks that allow you to get wild with it, bro. Like, that's what, I'm like, I'll choose to go to Knott's. They fucking let you get thotty up in there. They give you hard liquor.
Knott's is dope, dude.
Universal, they really, you know, it's like whatever. Speaking of theme parks, bro, everything opened back up. And did you happen to see anybody out there, by the way, there's a lot of people that watch the podcast that don't hit the thumbs up, so hit the thumbs up. But there's a lot of people out there that watch the podcast that have hit me up and said, hey, I reserved my spot for Disneyland. I'm going there next week. I'm going there next month. I saw a video. I saw a couple videos and pictures of once they said, oh, mask off. Dog, you know when you get off the freeway to go to Disneyland and it tells you got to exit? You can see the line for, like, all the way from there, from the first cheap motel that you see, where it's like, you know, if you're vacationing on a budget, like, you see that little Disneyland Inn by the Arco, you can see the lines from there, dog. That shit was fucking wild, dog. Like, what? Like,
is it full capacity again, Disney?
I think they're. I
know the Dodger Stadium was full capacity yesterday. Shit was packed. I saw so many people there.
They're pushing it to like 75 or 50 because all those people. Like, think about it. Like, what's the longest you ever waited for something? Because out of all the theme parks,
what is the longest you've ever waited in a line? An actual line, like in front of someone.
Like any kind of line or just?
Yeah, any kind of line. What's the longest line you waited for? Citizenship, crossing the border. I don't know. What's the longest wait? Like what, government wait, DMV, theme park?
Honestly, it was probably a theme park, dog. I went around Halloween time to Disneyland, and the Haunted Mansion took like 2 hours.
That ain't shit, dog. I went to EDC first year. I waited in 4 hours.
Damn, you waited in line?
There's a story to this, dog. So I'm been waiting in this line. I'm like 18. Is my first rave. So yeah, like you said, you waited in line. I didn't know how to cut. I didn't know how to fucking get my way around it. So you just sit there and you're waiting in line, and you gotta pee because you've been pre-gaming, but you kind of wait it out.
Yeah.
And your homie lets you go, but at a certain point you don't go. And I'm standing in front, dog, and it's me and the homie. We're just waiting, dog. And all of a sudden I see some girl squat down.
In the line?
In the line, and we're like, whatever, dog. She's just squatting down because probably her knees hurt. You know, she's
Look
tired.
Look at that picture. Is that Disney?
Yeah.
Holy shit,
dog.
Shit.
And let's just say you have a reservation, dog, and that's on the fucking street. So that's the city of Anaheim, bro.
No.
Think about it. Like, you're going to wait in that line, then get patted down, then go through the other security, and then you're going to wait in line for some rides?
Yep. So wait up. So there's this line, right? I'm in, right, at EDC. It's the main. It's the one to get into the main event. We're waiting, and they're searching everybody. They got to pat down everybody. There's like 3 tickets. They got to pat down everybody. They got to scan the ticket, and then you got to go online. So we're waiting, and like I said, this girl squats down, dog. Me and the homie are like, we don't give a fuck, right? We don't care. Eventually,
don't be lying. I know you stared.
Listen, eventually she's a chinita. She was an Asian chick. Asian chinita, no style. Like, she was like a 7, hard 7. And eventually, I look over to my right, and she shit herself.
Oh!
There's shit running down her shorts and her thigh.
Oh,
and me and the homie are right next to her.
God.
So me and the homie are like, what the fuck? Do you see that, dog? And we're grossed out because she had to take a shit, but she wasn't willing to lose her spot, dog. So the line moves and we don't move, you know? And we don't move again. And we don't move again. And then someone's like, yo, fool, the line move, go. And we're like, you go. And then they're like, they kind of just noticed what was going on. And they're like, holy shit. Dude, this girl shit herself to wait in line. So we kind of just get down. Ask me if she got patted down. No. So now she stayed in line, dog.
She stated,
She stayed in line. She was this
nasty,
close, dog. We were 10 minutes away from getting in. So she was willing to wait it out. She squatted down. She took a shit. Her friends looked at her like, holy shit. She didn't get patted down. So now what I'm thinking, what if this bitch had a fat sack and the way not to get patted down is to shit yourself?
There's no coming. Like,
I just don't understand why you're willing to shit yourself for the line.
Xavier, there's no way that like you can shit yourself and go have a good time, especially in something like that, bro. The smell has to be unbearable.
Dog, we could see the shit going down her thigh. She was wearing shorts. Like I'm telling you, it's not like she was wearing jeans. We saw the shit going down her thigh.
So was she like?
There was a big gap. Like there was a fat. You know how on the freeway there's like fat gaps sometimes? It was like we were like 6 feet away and everyone just around it. There's a whole people looking at her, bro. And she just at one point she just like she knows everyone's laughing at her. She's so lucky I didn't have an Instagram or a Snapchat, because I would have gone viral, homie.
Damn,
I would have gone viral
like that.
I would have got hell yeah, I would have got her like that. Don't stand next to me and shit yourself.
That is very disgusting. I just keep thinking that like the
I hear the most craziest stories about the front line. I never discovered the front line. I always get fooling into EDC, bro. Like I don't know.
Look at Sammy, quick flex, real quick. He's like, yeah, I did enough ecstasy that they all know about me at all the rage.
They know about me.
Nah.
He's like,
No, bro, no, like, I don't know, like. I never had to like fucking wait in a line, bro. Like I was getting flunked.
This fool took the Kobe number and ecstasy pills. Yeah, I just kept thinking, bro. Like the whole time, the song "Every Step You Take" is like every step you take.
So then, what I'm thinking is like, even when she gets in, what happens? She got to go to the bathroom, clean herself
off. A porta
off.
potty, not a regular bathroom.
Yeah, a porta potty, and it's just to me, it's like you just ruined your whole day.
There's no water in the fucking actual potty, so you have to go that nasty, what is it?
That pump one?
Cloudy fucking water, and then if that shit runs out, you're fucked. How do you not smell like shit? So what did you do?
I mean, what did I do? I just waited till she was like, stayed 6 feet apart from her, dog. The line would move, and then I would move 1 foot. It would we'd stay away from her, and everyone knew. Everyone was like, eventually, like, yeah, we get why you won't move closer to the line. There was a fat gap between me and her. Because we were next. We were next. This was Vegas, first year EDC.
Oh, okay, damn.
In Vegas. It was wild, dog. Hot as fuck, and this girl shit herself.
'Cause I remember I went to when they used to have them in the Coliseum before the girl died, and it was fucking hard to sneak shit in when they had them in LA. I remember I had weed confiscated. I mean, I wasn't working here and shit like that, but I remember they took my shit. They were patting down hard, so... I mean, but then again, it's a drug fest, bro. Like, what other festival do they have the water and the paramedic booth? Like, it's a fucking free dab shit. Like, for real, like...
I mean, I've always said it. I think raves are places for the government to let you do drugs.
Well, duh.
They literally let you do drugs, and they make sure that you don't overdo it. That's why there's paramedics. And that's why...
I think there is some theory and some truth to this because...
They let you do drugs. It's a place...
Wonder,
let them
every single fucking time, bro. And I'm not a big raver, and, if I go, it's because, we're all going as a group, but that's not really in my scene. And when I have gone... I've seen so many people roll, so many people drink the whole day. Never have I once seen anybody get stopped after a rave. Never have I,
You just mentioned that. If you really wanted to stop this shit, or if you really wanted people not drinking and driving, you put a fucking DUI checkpoint outside the raves. But this is between Insomniac, which is Pasquale, the owner of Insomniac, and the police department. They know that they shouldn't do that because you know how much money these motherfuckers give the city of the department? Because once I get a DUI... I'm gonna tell everybody, like, don't go to the rave. Why? Because there's always DUIs outside the checkpoint. So it's all a money grab. Like, they're not trying to be safe, but they are. Yeah. They're just trying to make sure everything goes down as it's supposed to. There's always 1,000 cops there. They're not trying to give DUIs, but they're trying to make sure no one actually crashes.
Yeah,
there's always 1,000 cars there. There's always 1,000 cops.
The same thing with the weed. The same thing with the weed events in the beginning, bro. Like if they were all really so worried about, the effect of all this shit, and they had all this, I'm like, bro, there was people just doing this shit Wild West in there, man. But I'm like, hey, man, they gotta have some kind of end, bro. Like, they have to have some kind of understanding and be like, hey, this is how you let us gain new customers. To all the people that get hooked on drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never once liked that whole rolling or ecstasy and shit. I never liked it. It made me feel, like, uncomfortable.
No, it's cool. It just lasts too long.
Yeah, like...
It lasts forever, dog. You left the rave and you're still rolling.
Yeah, fuck that,
That sucks. But that's why you also gotta... not take it at 10 o'clock.
You don't think that... I was reading some shit talk about that. It's gonna... Like, the Earth has been its hottest it's ever been. And, it hit 100 this week. And the only thing I wonder, I'm like... there's so many fucking people out in the street, and a lot of these fools fucking turn up. Heroin and other heavy drugs in the sun don't mix, bro. You know what I mean? You know how I told you in Canada there's no homeless because old man winter comes around and people turn into popsicles? Out here, I'm thinking, I was like, man, this summer, dog, these fucking homeless fools better have some water, dog.
Well, I mean, they're in the tent. You know how hot it is to be in the tent? It doesn't really make you any... There's shade, but it's plastic. It's like a sauna. You just made it a sauna.
It's different than when you post up at like in a woodsy area where the tent's made for it because you'll have trees around you, even if it is that hot.
Exactly,
like, if
it's
you're
straight
out there
plastic.
in the pavement,
Straight plastic. Yeah, that shit will melt.
like I don't even let my dog walk on that shit when it's 80+ degrees.
You saw that? I don't. It was crazy, but I did watch this little clip of people that love dogs. I mean, I love dogs too, but they post things about dogs, and I saw this thing about this dog's whole paws like scorched out because you forget just because you got shoes on, you think your dog can walk on fucking turf, and it's one of the things you forget because I do too. I'm like sometimes like, let's go, buddy, and it's one of those things like, dude, it's fucking hot.
Yeah.
Like, be careful with your fucking pups, because it's like, se queman las pinches manos.
No, you know what runs a big risk now that you're talking about dogs? Yeah, obviously, don't take your pets out when it's that hot. I'm like, leave these fools at home. Your Frenchie doesn't need to go out with you everywhere.
Right? Yeah, no.
but what I'm saying is that those dogs specifically, you load them up, Sammy. By the way, I know you guys are wondering, why the fuck are these fools not smoking? We're doing dabs every fucking 20 minutes, so I'm about to do the second one, but. Back to the whole thing with those dogs. Number one, they require so much care. Like you have a English bulldog.
Yeah, extra care.
And that's nothing compared to like the care that the fools that have Frenchies have to put into it. Like when it's really hot food, these fools have to fucking keep these fools moist. These fools have to make sure that these fools ain't breathing a certain way. The house has to be at a certain temperature because these fools. Like
an English bulldog's the same thing, dog. They're just
not like a Frenchie, dog.
Same thing, dog. I'm telling you, these fools can't breathe. Like you can't fly with them. Like when my dog gets surgery, it's extra because they have to help him. They have to help him breathe when he goes out. Like no, they're the same animal, dude. I can't keep my dog.
Let's let the chat room decide what runs a bigger risk: a fucking new Frenchie or an English bulldog.
But wait up, I did see your post, and you can get a DUI on a bike. You can get a DUI on anything that's moving.
Really?
100%. You can get a DUI on a bike. You can get a DUI like on a bicycle, on a skateboard, anything that's like if you're not walking, that's kind of technically a DUI.
Then how do they know? Like if you're fucked up driving a bike, bro, it's like, hey, I'm new to the bike world. You know what I mean? Like I'm new to the fucking bike world. I just learned how to ride a bike. Like you're gonna find me? Like you gotta be a real dumbass to get pulled over on a fucking bicycle.
Yeah. Not really.
Yeah, bro. How hard is it to get pulled over on a bike? Like how can you make that look stupid? The guys?
A little bit.
Like you just fall down? You can't just fall and eat shit regularly?
But that's the point. When you get caught, you're gonna get a DUI because you could literally get in a car accident, or you can, and then it'll be a big deal.
What do you think all those fools?
I think they're dumb rules.
All those fools that go to those bicycle meets, what do you think they do? They're all getting fucked up, dog. They're all doing something. Those big ass fucking groups of like fools that be in the bikes and shit. You ever seen those shits? Those fixie groups? Like those bikes, fool. Like it's like a whole.
The ones that pop wheelies and shit. But those are like
no, not motorized. They do it with the speed bikes, dog. That was like a really big thing in LA. Like, how long ago would you say, Ray?
Like 8 years ago.
Yeah, like 8 years.
Work, dog.
Yeah, this is.
I know, I'm fucking with them.
Oh, fucking asshole. That's what tell him hit the fucking dab and it's not even hot. Just use the stunning. Cairo cleaned it up earlier and shit.
There's no battery up here for it.
Oh, fuck, they're charged downstairs, though. But yeah, man, that shit, the fools on the bikes, they be getting fucked. I'm just saying you got to be a real dumbass to get, like a DUI off that shit.
I guess.
Like, you think that the fool that gives out a DUI, like if you're a cop, the fool that gives out a DUI for smoking some weed is compared to like pulling over a drunk driver. You don't think the fool that brings the person that got caught smoking gets kind of like looked upon like, oh, look at this fool over here picking on the big bad crimes?
Well, believe it or not, when I got my DUI and I used to go to because you go to the AA meetings, And
you have to?
Yeah, it's Mando, dog. It's part of the plea bargain.
Okay.
So I'd go to the AA meetings and believe it or not, some guy got a DUI because he was driving really, 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 really fast. And he got pulled over, and the cop asked him, why are you driving so fast? And this fool's like, because I had 3 Red Bulls and a Monster, and I'm fucking lit. DUI. You're under the influence, dog. You don't gotta be under the influence of alcohol, you just got to be the influence of something. And guess
He just
what?
didn't
Caffeine.
have a good lawyer, fool.
And caffeine is under the influence of something, dog. He admitted to it. He's like, I'm driving fast because I'm so caffeined out. I had 3 Red Bulls, I had a Monster, and I'm driving fast. Cop gave him a DUI, and he was sitting in front of me, and that means he got charged. He's guilty. He plea bargained, but basically he took the L, and he was sitting there next to me, and it doesn't always have to be weed, dude, or alcohol, any substance. If you admit to the cop that you're acting different because of whatever reason, that's under the influence.
We don't DUI the same.
We don't DUI the same.
I think it really. I mean,
It's stupid. It's stupid.
The bottom line is
He's lit. He's
no,
lit.
it
It's like
comes-
being coked out. So if you get pulled over and you tell the cop,
But
I
it-
drove fast because I'm coked out, ain't that the same thing as being
that's what I'm saying.
caffeined out?
It comes down to how you play it out. Like, for example, like if you don't mention shit and you hit him with that, like, you know what, you could take me to jail, but I ain't saying shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But nobody would have ever thought that you drinking coffee would get you in jail. I think to him it was just like, dude, I mean, I'm just driving fast because I'm like lit. To him, that was like, what the fuck?
And especially, don't they have to test you, bro? Don't they have to test you if you're like, I don't know. That shit just looks stupid and it sounds stupid if you're a cop.
It
Like,
sounds stupid. It is probably stupid. I don't agree with it. He might have been lying. It didn't look like he was lying, but he legit just said that he got DUI for caffeine.
damn, that's a bitch. Right
I mean, you
there.
can get DUI for any narcotic though at the end of the day.
I just don't see, like, I drank too much Starbucks, bro. I'm gonna go fucking have to pay $10K now. You know what I mean? Like, you drink a little bit too much fucking coffee and then you're facing a DUI. It's a bit much. I don't know. It's the way you fucking play it out. I think that's what it comes down to, man. It's like if you know your shit, and then if you're able to get at least, I don't think you have to get a crazy, like, you know, like OJ lawyer. But I think if you get a decent lawyer that knows this shit, you'll be all right.
Fuck you, shit. I mean,
Yeah, fucking this was letting him have it. There you go. That's round 2. That's fucking round 2 for y'all. All right, so I wanted to fucking bring up the subject in the chat room. Could go ahead and join. By the way, thank you to everybody who is hitting the super chats. We talked about this off air, dog. All right. No, it's the underwear question. As a man, dog, for real. As a man, when is the right time to replace your drawers or socks, bro?
Every month.
every month.
Every
Oh,
month.
the whole stash, homie?
Explain that, Sammy.
Or like just buy more, not like replace them. Just buy more to your stack, you know.
Okay,
Just so
I
you
understand
have-
that
yeah.
because everybody will stack up on certain things.
Yeah.
It's like you keep buying a certain amount of clothing and you just throw it on top of your old t-shirts. But your underwear, like your drawers, whatever you wear, or socks, bro, that's the one thing that I feel like I'll keep buying new ones, and then like every now and then you're like, oh man, I don't even fucking be wearing this. I'm like, what? It's time to toss some of this shit out.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
like-
sometimes I don't like the way like the elastic feels. I'm gonna stop wearing these and just throw them out.
So that's your sign. That's the
Yeah.
Sammy sign. When
Yeah, like I don't know. And sometimes like when you be like maybe 2-3 months into it, I'm like, oh man, I can't fuck with this.
do you wear them to like you see like a hole pop up?
Nah,
Or do you or once the fucking gooch part starts turning brown, you're like, it's time to fucking change it.
bro. I wash my underwear, bro.
No, I'm saying, bro, like after so many times,
I
it's
never
like,
had
cause
that. I was like, I
bro,
never
it's
had
like
that.
no, I mean, it's like the part in the middle of your pants. If you wear jeans so much, that part becomes very lighter and lighter, and it's faded.
I don't know about that.
No, it's fucking true, bro. It gets worn out. Cause there's some people that were like, oh, I'll wait till I get a hole in there. I wait till this. I'm like, man.
No, my last, I don't know. I'm just weird and shit like that. And plus, like, I work a lot, so you know, like that shit wears off pretty fast.
I asked it on my live, bro, and people were giving me different questions. So for you, it's the elastic. Once it starts fitting loose, you're just like,
I'm
whatever,
just like,
fuck
nah,
it.
fuck this shit.
What about socks?
Socks?
I feel like socks have like a short life
Yeah, no,
span, bro.
those shits only have like a month, maybe like a couple weeks,
So
sometimes,
you-
depending on the sock.
You gotta get
And
the quality socks, bro.
Depending on how high, you know, you're trying to be the fool that day, too.
That also fucks them up too, dog. If you're a fool that's wearing high ass socks,
Yeah,
you
that shit
fucking
fucks
wear
up
them
your
out.
socks.
I noticed that. I like wearing my shit high, bro. Fucking stupid ass Chad's like, oh, what's up with your compression sock? I'm like, fool, about to fucking kick you, up the ass with
Bro,
this
I know
fucking sock.
the other day I was like, God damn, I was like, even so down, I saw that shit's up to his fucking thigh.
I'm telling you, cause I'm always wearing pants, bro. I am not gonna be wearing fucking, I mean, like pants, especially black pants at 100-degree weather, bro. Fuck that. I went to Levi's and bought me some shorts. Looking like
Yeah, I was
fucking
looking at you.
UPS
You never
delivery
wear
guy.
shorts. You never wear shorts. You look rocking the shorts. You do look
I feel like I should
guy.
wear them more, bro. The amount of cardio I do, I got some nice calves. You know
I
what I mean?
mean, there's nothing wrong with shorts.
Yeah.
I'll rock a pair of
I
shorts.
was like, be hiking mountain. I'm like, yes, I could flex with my legs, dog. You know what I mean? I ain't got the arm muscles like some fucking buff ass will just flex them calves, dog. All right, so what about you, Xavier? When is your time there?
I mean, I don't. It's not that I get rid of them, but I buy boxers, like a brand new pair, like whatever briefs I like, whenever I meet a brand new chick. So they kind of just like whenever I have a lot, I just get rid of them.
That's how you.
Does that make sense? That's how I get new ones. Like I don't get new ones by buying new ones. I'm not like, oh, I gotta go get some. I'm just like, oh shit.
Hey,
I'm about to meet homegirl. I've never met her. I want some brand new Calvin Kleins, like brand new ones, you know, just so the whole outfit's fresh. You know, like you can't even judge me on them. So eventually, I have a lot, and I have a drawer. And once that drawer is full, it's like, all right, well, which ones am I getting up? Because I'm that type of guy who I don't like to have a lot of things. I have what I need.
Like you don't like.
Like the only thing I have a lot of is like just clothes, but I don't have like I'm not one to have like 5 rigs. I have my 2 favorite, and if you keep giving them to me, I'll sell them. Hoarder. Yeah, I'm not a hoarder on anything though. On anything, I like maybe shoes and clothes are probably the only things where it's like, bro, you have a lot of. Other than that, like pipes, shit. I like give away bags.
I do the hoarding thing with the clothes, man. So that's the reason.
That's different. I'm a hoarder with clothes. I got a lot of jerseys. I got a lot of. Like this is fine, but that boxers things I don't need that many. So socks.
Boxers and socks.
It's a drawer. Once that thing gets full, I go and I'm like, these are old.
So say next Friday you got a date, whole new girl, whole new get down. You have a
whole new setup, dog.
Whole
new setup.
That
you
weekend,
know me.
before that week hits, you're buying fucking.
And you'll get
draws.
3. And you'll get 3 out of that, because usually it comes in packs of 3, or packs of 5 sometimes. So then I'll get 3 brand new ones, and then once that drawer starts getting like kind of like rough. It's like, get rid of the old shit. Like I remember that day on your birthday I pulled out those socks?
Yeah.
See, but I do keep socks that I like. Like that was different though. But I do just buy like Pumas, Nikes, like the regular fucking at Ross. But I don't go all out too. They get their in and outs.
No, I mean, dude, that's the one place where like it's kind of like I'm like, hey man, if you're gonna get some of that good shit and you're gonna spend it all out and you got some good boxers or briefs, you can hit up Ross.
Ross and Marshalls, TJ Maxx, yeah.
Hey, ask the chat room, Ray. What is it? What are they down with? Fucking tantarans, fucking briefs or boxers, bro?
Okay, so it used to be boxers.
I fuck with
how long did you fuck with boxers? All of like middle school, a little bit of high school, but then it went straight to briefs.
I think once I got second year of college, bro, and I had to do all that walking and shit on campus, I switched it to the Ithaca type of briefs.
Yeah.
Because the boxers one, bro, like you're out here running and shit, bro, like your balls are going left and right.
Everywhere. They're hanging, bro. They're just tossing, dog. It's like
it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, you fucking playing marbles and shit, trying to put the
like,
ball in the hole.
They look like the thing in the office, you know?
What's that thing? That fucking hit it up the
balls that hit each other.
Yeah, full boxers are weak.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Hey, I know you did, because everybody here did, and everybody in the group chat did. How long did you wear basketball shorts under your pants?
Only when I had PE.
Huh?
Only when I had PE.
Bullshit. You did that shit in high school for no reason. I used to do it because I thought I was going to play soccer on all the time. You're like, call me out right now. I'll play right now.
What is it? Everybody get their answer for that, but I didn't hear Ray's input. When's the Morningshotfilms time to fucking replace your underwear? Or socks?
I guess when it's starting to feel rough.
Like when it don't feel soft no more?
Yeah.
That's a good one, bro. Like me, dog, if I'm able to see through the socks after like a few months or whatever and they start seeing like visible, like, when girls wear cheap spandex, you're like, fuck that. It's time to fucking let them go. I don't let them get no holes. And then I think briefs last the longest out of all the kind of underwears that you could get because they're made out of that material that's like stretchy and shit. But it's like that works the same way like with socks. It's like the moment the picture or the color starts looking a little bit, worn out and a little bit see-through-ish, it's time to go, bro.
I also don't fuck with white socks.
Yeah, I don't really like white socks. I like black socks.
Yeah, straight black.
Did you ever get into buying crazy socks? I remember when they first came out, like when they had designs, I was buying them like every kind of design.
Your socks are probably the only couple pairs in my socks that they're like crazy. I just wear black with the logo. Pretty fucking simple. Yeah, but George in there, George, you, Side Dick, y'all love that fucking crazy socks like donuts and pizzas.
I don't really
stupid shit for no reason.
I used to like them before, but then when you see them in the advertisement picture, dog, and they look really nice on somebody that has like that's not your size. You know what I mean?
So like, the sock don't look like an extra large pizza.
The Homer Simpson fucking picture is not stretched out. You know what I mean? It's like that
Yo,
discourages
you look good on my calves.
Yeah,
You look good on my calves. Not gonna lie, Ezone looks like Ezone on my calves. You put those socks on Sidek's calf, you looking like Tommy.
No, what is it? No, it fucking looks like when the printer's running out of ink.
Yeah, it looks all like fucking
You got
stretched
those
out,
fucking
dog.
gaps. Yeah, man, that's the thing with those socks, man. I used to fucking I got into those and got used to wearing them after I played soccer all high school. Cause those are the highest socks that you can get, bro. The ones that are like kind of like they're not medias, but they go up that high. They go over your shin guard.
Funny how you call them medias.
That's what all the coaches call them.
I know. That's funny because that is literally, I can tell you played Paisa soccer.
Hell yeah. No, I had a
You did not play
coach.
YSO. You did not play YSO, dog.
What, ASO?
ASO, yeah.
Nah, I played, what is it? Because ASO.
Sunday League. You played Sunday League.
ASO wasn't, oh, you talk about Papi Football? The one with the old fools where you play?
Yeah.
Yeah, fool, they still play that at the park, dog.
Every Sunday, dog, at every fucking park, there's a fucking Sunday
I
League.
never
We call
liked
it the
playing
Sunday
with those
League.
fools. All
They
those
play
fools
rough.
are dirty, dog.
Rough and dirty, fool. They forget they got to work in the
Yeah.
morning, dog. They think they're athletes, dog. I think there's a World Cup, fool. Chill.
Yeah, no,
It's for fun.
yeah, those fools play hella rough, but I
Yeah.
remember we used to just go meet up at the park, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, you're fucking, you have a history of being great at that shit, bro. Like me, the one thing and the reason I was able to fucking hang and these fools were like, nah, we don't want to, because I wasn't great, you know what I mean? But it's like I had the stamina, bro. I could keep up with these fools running up and down the field. So I'm like, hey, man, even though I'm like, borderline to last resort, dog, I was like, I'm always open and I'm running up and down.
E-Zone. I saw a fucking Uzi get pulled on a Sunday League game.
Like a,
Sunday soccer game, like at 2 in the afternoon. These guys are losing. It gets wild.
Uzi?
An Uzi, dog, pulled
there an Asian
out.
guy at the game?
A gun got pulled out. I don't know if it was an Uzi. I was a kid. I don't know if it was an Uzi, but it was like it had a big mag. I might have been an Uzi, but it had a mag.
Like the Grand
I was a
Theft
little
Auto
kid.
shit.
Yeah, I was a little
Yeah.
kid. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little kid, but a gun got pulled out. My dad was like, mete al carro type of shit. But it was one of those things, these people take it serious.
Yeah.
These Sunday League games ain't no joke, dog. It ain't no joke, because believe it or not, there's money in these games.
yeah, no, the
There's
older
money,
fools
yeah.
like to bet,
Yeah,
dog.
they like to bet. So they're like, but they literally, it was one of those times where I was like, holy shit. A gun got pulled out on a Sunday League
It comes down to them really like having something to prove, dog, amongst each other, because all those fools, they'll tell you a fucking crazy story of how good they used to be before. You know what I mean?
Everybody used to play second division.
Yeah, everybody was like, yeah, I almost went pro.
This close. Everyone was this close. Everyone was this close to fucking going pro.
And then you have some of those fools that's like, you can't believe it. Like, you have a Guatemalan or a Salvadoran fool. I was supposed to play in the World Cup. Like, come on, fool. You didn't even make it there, dog. Like, what do you mean you were supposed to play? Those supposed to be dreaming hella fucking big. I used to play that shit. They used to put me in a lot, dog, when fucking other teams were playing dirty, and because I was big, I'll fucking just fuck these fools up on purpose. I'll get the red card, and instead of getting in trouble, it'll be great job. Great job.
Yeah. If they do that, that's fucked up. They'll send people in to hurt someone because that's the main player.
Yeah, they're
You
like,
see what Cristiano did?
oh, with the Coca-Cola?
You know how much that hurt Coca-Cola?
I mean, is that even true, or is that like a Pepsi strategy that they're gonna come up and?
I don't know, dog. That
'Cause if
looks
he-
pretty legit.
If he starts selling me Pepsi like 3 months from now, and like this was over here,
I don't
does a
think that
commercial,
fool is not a sellout. I mean, he is a sellout, but you could tell that fool don't need the money. Well, they lost $4 billion. $4 billion from Cristiano Ronaldo grabbing this Coke and said, I only drink water. And putting it like that, though.
And that fool fucking said, "Ow, wow," or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
he
Dog, that is
Hell yeah.
insane. Fuck yeah.
That's
I'm
why he's the best, dog.
And I love that he did that. As a person that doesn't need the money anymore, like for me right now, if Coke told me, hey, do that, I'd be like, yeah, whatever. How much? How
Yeah,
much is
right?
Coke? Yeah. But if I was like a baller like who he is, I would be like, no, I'm not promoting. Because what type of kid, who looks up to this guy? Kids do.
Yeah. And
He's not drinking Coke, so fuck that. Make yourself look good, and you're gonna look like a bigger goat now.
Yeah.
Because now people are like, he's really about the kids. This makes him look good as a people.
But you also gotta
yeah.
consider too, man, like rich ass mogul fools that like have that kind of money and presence. It's like if they're gonna endorse something, they always put themselves like they're endorsing themselves. Like for example, all the rappers, what do? They make a liquor that they enjoy drinking and they know it's profitable, but they fucking name it after themselves. You don't see them endorsing anything else, and if they do, it's only during the era where like those fools are kind of taking like not handouts, but they're taking the early deals, like. You know what I mean? Like you start popping. It's your first year. You get some attention. You'll say yes to all the free Bel Air champagne. But then after a few Grammys or whatever, you get your first Grammy. Like rich ass fools. Jay-Z don't be endorsing nothing else but his shit. You have to really kind of think like that, man.
Like LeBron endorsing Sprite. Do you think LeBron drinks Sprite?
Hell no.
There's a huge ass billboard of LeBron drinking the new Sprite remix. I get it, the money wise, but do you need the money? And let's be for real. You're about black people. You're about the poor people.
Yeah.
You're about Mexicans. Who's drinking Sprite? Do rich people drink Sprite? No, they drink keto. They go to fucking fancy places. So you don't care about that, people. So him doing this to me is like, damn, you actually do care about the kids that look up to you. You're telling them don't drink Coke. Like, I don't drink Coke. Why are you drinking Coke?
Yeah.
That to me is a big hard flex as like when you're that rich. Because to me, LeBron's a piece of shit. Like he literally to me besides this, there's other shit where he calls himself like.
Why?
So he thinks he's like
while
about.
You break down this theory, I'm getting another beer
So
because it's
here,
going
can
deep.
you fill this one up too?
Yeah.
So he thinks.
Oh, I read the emails, by the way.
Oh, what do you think?
That's wild.
Wild, right? Wild. I don't want to get into it because then YouTube gets crazy. But LeBron, you've seen him talk about the CCP and like the Communist Party and giving people rights. But when it comes to China, he keeps his mouth shut. Why? Because China gives him all the fucking money, and if he talks about it, then China ain't gonna give him the money. But there's no rights there. These people don't have no rights in China. They don't. But he only cares about the rights here. If you cared, you'd care. But it's all about the money at the end of the day. NBA knows better. You know how much money the NBA makes? Why do you think John Cena sat there and spoke in Mandarin? Because he called Taiwan a country. Yeah. China doesn't consider Taiwan a country. And John Cena called Taiwan a country. And he had to apologize in behalf of the WWE for China because China doesn't believe that, and he had to sit there and apologize for China.
Damn.
They don't. Yeah, you want to know why? Because all the money comes from there. The Fast and Furious. I think don't even quote me on the numbers, but all I know is like $160,000 came. So 160,000 billions for Fast and the Furious, the last movie, and more than 80% of that came from China. So who runs everything?
Money.
China. And money.
You know, China,
Mandarin.
Everything, bro.
John Cena knows Mandarin. Why do you think he knows Mandarin? Because fucking China's the shit, dog.
Yeah,
you don't go learn the language when they don't pay you.
Yeah, and that's fast.
Yeah, John Cena's a fucking dumbass. Sellout motherfucker.
Thank you.
What did he do? He made that whole
What about
apology
Make a
in, like,
Wish, bro?
Chinese?
So I'll say it again. So his dumbass, you know Taiwan?
Yeah.
China doesn't consider Taiwan a country.
Damn.
China considers Taiwan theirs. So when you say Taiwan, they mean theirs. So John Cena I don't know if on Twitter, I don't know where, but John Cena called Taiwan. And the money, most of the WWE money comes from China. So John Cena had to speak in Mandarin. I don't know if he learned it. I don't know if he just recited it.
Yeah.
But he said this in Chinese, saying, sorry that I called Taiwan. Because if China didn't, then the WWE was going to lose money, and they were going to lose a lot of money.
Yeah, that's true.
Little puppet. Yeah, not cool. Not cool, John Cena. You know who wouldn't have done it? Kurt Angle, because he's a fucking American Olympian.
You know why he's an A&E? Because he's not worth it.
Yeah, all those fools are lame, dog. Like, how's there a Fast Furious 9?
I don't know, bro. That shit.
Explain that to me. How's there a Fast Furious 9?
I don't know how there was any Fast and
I don't
Furious
ask
after Paul
those
Walker
questions
died.
no more, man.
That's fucked up.
Thank you. As a director, they're a piece of shits, right? They're just money grabs?
I don't ask those questions.
Are they money grabs?
Fuck yeah.
Thank you. Yes. Piece of shit.
Ray,
movies.
at what? I mean, you're a film major. You know, at what point do you have to like draw the line for a franchise, bro? Like, you know, it's very rare that something could go on for like the amount of time that something like Grey's Anatomy goes, where it's like 19 seasons. You know what I mean?
It's a projected estimation of market value.
It's all about the money. The story's already there. They already loved it's. So
They
that's why
they got data that tells them like,
Yeah.
you know what, this can go on for a good 15 years if
Well,
we play our cards right.
do you want to know why they always make like Toy Story 3, Toy Story 4?
Because of big impact the first one made.
Well, no, yes and no, but because a lot of the animation's already built and drawn in, so it's hard to start a whole new world. Like
That's
Finding
true.
Nemo, the world's already kind of started. You kind of move shit around, you know. I mean, yeah, it's a whole different thing, but El Mundo ya está kind of created,
You know,
like
I
the
w- I went-
characters, the animation. So starting all over, it's kind of like Fast and Furious. Like you gotta start all over. Like who are these people? Which still, I'm pretty sure the story makes no fucking sense.
Like, I mean, I went down the fucking the you know, I've been listening to certain things. That's the reason they're like, man, how do you know so much about Walt Disney and certain foods like that? So I've been listening to this one about Steve Jobs. Dog, this motherfucker was like dead ass like fucking up and not making so much money in the beginning, the only reason this motherfucker really had the money to change the whole game and shit was Toy Story. It's funny that you mentioned that. It was Toy Story, dog. This fool bought out fucking Pixar. What is it? I think it's like 1980 something from George Lucas. And this fool, they made a couple of short films, and it did so well because they were the only ones doing, like, I guess, animated and computerized movies, that it got Disney's attention, fool. And these fools were going back and forth, dog. So, long story short, fucking Disney was like, hey, we'll fund you this shit because this thing has the potential to, like, consume us, like, kind of like how Netflix told Blockbuster. They were like, hey, let's work together, but then at the end they consumed them. Dog, that's the whole reason that fool really even blew up, is like a genius, or what people really fucking think. Yeah, he had an idea to change the computer of the future, dog, but if it wouldn't have been for fucking Disney teaming up and funding the whole Toy Story shit, dog, like, he owes a lot of his success to that fucking movie, dog. To Toy Story. Like, a lot of people don't even know that.
It was a great movie.
It was, dog.
To this day, I mean, when was the last one they made?
It's in the National Library of Congress.
Toy Story 4, right? Yeah.
Is that the last one?
I think that's the last one, and yeah, it was such a battle back and forth between these fools, dog, that during the first one, Tom Hanks it was said that this fool would show up, and he'll have to do the lines for Woody. He's like, I fucking hate this character. Like, he'll be fucking pissed. He's like, man, I don't want to do this shit. It's wild, all the behind the scenes shit that goes on, dog, and they really premeditate this shit to go in the long run. Like, all those characters were specifically designed, their personalities to impact the next 20, 30 years.
Think about how much money is put into these movies hoping they do good. So when all those movies flake, a lot of movies flake. And you got to think about who took the L on that.
Yeah, and 9 times
someone took an L on that, and fat.
That's the fucking shitty part, bro. These fools,
especially all the movies new, like Cruella. Did Cruella do good?
A lot of people.
I don't know. I'm not dissing Cruella. I just don't know. And it's all these movies.
Well.
Did it good? I hope it did. I hope it did.
Well.
But it's one of those movies. A lot of the movies were like, did it do good?
I saw that movie.
You didn't like it?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Oh,
and fuck Space Jam 2, dog. Fuck that shit.
Oh, see, that already came out too.
I brought this shit up, bro.
But
I has to be real, and it's crazy that this would, like, he did so much shit, bro. And every time I fucking ask him, what is it? I'm like, hey, dude, like, did you keep this? Did you keep that? Like, is memorabilia? Like, Bobo would say, yeah, hell yeah, I have all that shit stored up. Be real. I'm like, if you did Space Jam, and you're a rapper on the soundtrack, right? In the 90s.
Yeah.
You don't think that, like, all the rappers got a jersey, like, from, you know, the Looney Tunes, and, like, they had their name in the back just as a gift?
Yeah.
They do that. This is a rapper shit. You know, like, you ever seen a gift bag at the Grammys? That shit's worth thousands.
He didn't keep it.
He says that, he's like, I might have not. I don't know. Even if I did, I don't know where that shit is. It's fucking crazy that this one doesn't, like, look at this memory. I'm over here like, damn, dude. I'm pretty sure they gave it to you.
Okay, but you'd have to keep it as wanting to keep it. You're keeping it as like, I'm going to sell it as Be Real later. He don't give a fuck about it like that.
No, I mean,
get what I'm trying to say?
I said that from, like, I'm putting myself in his position.
So you would keep it to keep it? Because I don't think you keep it to sell it.
Bro, you fucking did the...
He's rich. He don't give a fuck about the...
You helped do the soundtrack to a movie where Michael Jordan was a star.
So you'd keep it to keep it?
Yeah, like...
You keep it as a memory for yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, I am bugged. I am bugged that he didn't keep it for that reason. I don't give a fuck that he doesn't have it to sell it.
Like,
he don't give a fuck about it.
Like, he didn't let me get down and explain, like, why I look at it this way. I'm like, you know how hard it would be to the upcoming next generation, especially knowing that there was gonna be a Space Jam 2 for, like, when that shit releases. He fucking bust out his fucking OG jersey. Was like, yeah, dog, I did it with the real GOAT. I was like, the second one was supposed to be with Kobe, but now it's a bitch ass LeBron.
Okay. I agree, but now put it this way. Do you think Travis Scott, or any of the new kids, if they were on Space Jam 2, would keep that fucking jersey?
Those fools have no fucking
No, exactly. Just like they wouldn't. Yeah. There's just so much shit in their closet, dog. They can buy whatever. If they don't like it, if they legitimately don't like this stupid jersey, it's another part of the trash, dog. You know how many things have been given to me, like, that aren't trash, but I mean, it's not a Space Jam jersey. Like, to us, that's different. Yeah. But I've been given things where it's like, I just gave you some shit to throw in this mystery boxes that I shouldn't have maybe gave you.
Yeah, I mean,
you get what I mean?
Bro,
it just becomes things where
that you won't become attached to, but I do get what you mean.
Oh, trust me, dog.
I'm giving away that 100 fucking, like, that gold tip for $100 signed by Be Real when it's worth way more than $1,000 now.
Yeah.
You know, but
See?
I'm just like, yo, someone special out there is gonna get that.
It's like there's some motherfucker that thinks like Cairo that wants to get that, and it's like those type of fools are disappearing, bro. You know what I mean? They're not really like. I don't think memorabilia is sought out no more. After like it might be.
You wanna know why?
No, I mean it is.
You
Don't
wanna
get me
know
wrong,
why?
because trading cards is at an all-time high. But
No, it's not. I was like,
need-
lately I've been watching like fucking like Pawn Star and shit like that, and like a lot of like famous memorabilia is not that fucking like popular because how popping it is and how many people are buying cars and all this shit, dude.
You wanna know why?
why they replaced those?
Because you need storage to put memorabilia in. At least in fucking LA, storage is hard to get as in a house. There's only so many things I could have. So this shit better be fucking dope, worth my money and worth my time in storage to have it. When you live in Arizona and Texas, you could have all the fucking Star Wars toys you want, dog. You got a mansion, you can have all the Star Wars toys you want. You can't have that shit in LA. You gotta be rich on top of having them. You gotta have storage for that stuff.
That's very true.
That's why people here don't buy a lot. But they have stores that have pieces like that, pieces that like are worth money, but they're not gonna have something that's in between. They might just get rid of it. Like how many pieces? How many rigs have you gotten? And which ones? How many do you have?
Oh my god.
Fool,
Would you
honestly,
have not kept more though if you had a mansion? Let's be for real. If you had a
Don't even talk.
place to store this, would you really get rid of them? Pero no tuviste
honestly,
lugar.
yeah, I've gone through like through my my whole career in the weed world. I've gone through at least I want to say close to 30 rigs, just different ones.
And those are headies, yeah. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. Headies, not just a regular rig.
Some of them I wanted to keep, but shit happens, glass breaks, and then there's some of them that I do value, and it used to go from a list of like 10, and then I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing with all these Pelican cases and all that shit? And
See, but if you had okay, but why? Because it was getting in the way of having other shit.
yeah, like just you.
Okay, but if you
being
lived in
comfortable.
Texas, and you had a big house, wouldn't you have kept that whole nice
I would
collection?
not have rigs in Texas, bro.
Well, I mean, it's hypothetically, but if that, I mean.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
I guess so, but like for example, like to me, I didn't stop collecting because I didn't have enough room. It's just I'm like, yo, this shit doesn't
Just
accumulate value.
I mean, well, that's why I don't collect.
It does, but not like como you think,
Yeah, but that's why I don't collect. I just don't have space, dog. I'm that guy who just doesn't. I like shit clean. I like everything to look like it's in its spot. So if shit starts looking clustered,
You're not
Let's
like Cairo
go.
where like that fool
Oh,
even
Cairo
collects
keeps-
the boxes.
Caro collects boxes if boxes look cool, dude.
Yeah.
For no reason, with nothing in them. He's that guy who has an iPhone 6 box without the iPhone 6, but he's like, dude, the iPhone 6 box is sturdy.
Like,
It's sturdy, bro. Like,
he has,
it-
like the AirPods,
you-
stuck in
yeah.
the case, but no earphones. Like
Yeah,
AirPods.
it's that whole
or he
shit
has
where...
the box to every Puffco that has been released.
Bro, I'm the type where I throw shit away. They're like, well, what if you're going to return it? Oh, I mean...
fuck, I bought it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when people
whatever,
fucking say
man.
that, bro, doesn't
Yeah.
it kind of piss you off? I'm like, everything's fucking electronic. You don't think I can
Yeah.
fucking check my email and they have a fucking serial number? Like, everything is tracked, bro. Like, every fucking little thing.
And even then, if it doesn't break in the next 3 months, it already devalued itself. There's already a brand new version of it.
That's very true.
It's 3 months. Usually TVs, that's why TVs devalue so fast. That's why I always tell people, don't buy a TV.
Yeah.
The second you bought it, you can get it on Craigslist for probably $300-400 cheaper.
Or when you see the shit that you just paid full price on OfferUp. Like, that's
That's
why
why
I'm
I hate. That's why I go to Ross.
I'm
I
a-
hate paying full price for anything.
That's why when it comes to certain shit, bro, I'll go look at whatever.
What
fuck
I
you
said.
guys.
It's what I said. It's what I said.
I'm just saying
Hey,
that's
that's
why
some real shit though.
when it comes to certain shit, dog, and you know that you want the expensive kind, I'd rather go buy it from a fucking refurbished spot or a fucking a thrift store where it's like, let's just say I want that $500 vacuum, but I don't want to spend $500 out the fucking Target. I'm gonna go fucking to Medina's fucking vacuum shop where it's refurbished. And I'm
Yeah.
getting it for $200.
Exactly. Why would,
You know what I mean?
Facts.
Straight up, man.
even when you got the dough, I'm that type. And if you do, I make sure I buy everything from Costco. You can return whatever at Costco, dog. I love stores like that where they don't ask you questions. You drink half the milk, they don't give a fuck.
You know, honestly,
You're like, yo, hey,
Yo, I don't give a
there's only
fuck.
4 chicken nuggets left in this box. What the
Nah, I
fuck?
didn't like the last 4, motherfucker.
that's
Returning
some
them.
bullshit,
Yeah, I'm a
yeah.
member here.
honestly, Costco is like
Costco's dope, dog.
Costco is like the fucking cartel to all the other little
There's
stores.
no tail mine.
Because for real, dog, like when you think about it, Costco was set up and it'll even go seasonal. Everything has its own seasonal, so you'll never find the same shit there every week. The moment they're like, all right, we gave these fucking TVs a week, we're gonna fucking give them to our fucking dealers, Best Buy, other electronic stores. They want to get them, and they have a contract, and they end up with the second division. Then they go to third division. You know what I mean? Until the shit doesn't sell. But I think if you go to Costco, man, that's where you're getting. It's like you're going to the plug to get the keys.
Costco
you know what I
got
mean?
tight though. Costco got tight. You know how you used to go to Costco without a membership and get pizza?
Yeah.
Not no more.
Oh yeah.
Not no more, dog. You need to be a membership to even get pizza. They knew homeless were just coming up. $1.50 for a hot dog and a drink.
Well, not just that, bro.
$1.50 for a hot dog and a drink, dog.
Look, but I mean, not just that, but think about it like this. When we think Walmart, people that are like smart with the money, they're like, oh, I go there to save money. But then there's a bunch of shit that comes with it. They're like people of Walmart, crazy shit you see at Walmart. Yeah. The reason Costco holds the standards, bro, is because you got to have a membership to fucking get up in that bitch.
Oh, yeah.
How bad do you want to get hooked up? You know what I mean?
Hey, but you know,
I'll pay that.
I don't know who's the owner of Costco, but he's playing the psychological game, because you know why he gives you $1.50 hot dog and a drink?
Why?
Because when you leave, that's the last thing you say, man, I got a deal for $1.50. I got a hot dog and a drink. And he just fucked you over with $1,000 or whatever. So it's psychological. The last thing he has to do is sell you something cheap. So you always think like, man, at least when I come to Costco, I get a hot dog.
You must be the only person that feels like what is it? Like you spend too much at Costco. Costco's like the wholesaler, bro.
Yeah, no. I'm not saying that, but you go and waste a lot. Like you still wait. I'm not saying you didn't. I'm not saying you're not getting your money's worth. I'm just saying you still end up wasting a lot. Like no matter what. You want ice cream, you gotta buy a fucking gallon of ice cream.
But you get a fucking deal out of it.
But you get a deal. All I'm saying is like he's playing that psychological game. Like I saw this where he gives you a soda and a hot dog for $1.50, which is so cheap, dog. You can't get that anywhere else. So it's just him telling you like, you leave and like, oh, Costco? Yeah. Costco's got the deals, even though you just dropped what? $1,000 on a full cart, which is dope shit, and it's valuable shit. I'm not saying it's not. You get wholesale, but at the end of the day, it's like that psychological game where he's like, you leave happy. You leave happy when you fucking get a hot dog for
it's like
$1.50 in a soda.
I'd rather get the pizza.
You leave all their hype. Yeah, it's the whole setup. I get it.
It's the whole setup. Yeah, he's fucking with you. Like it's not. He's not. He's losing money on that hot dog, but he's making you happy, even though he's like, I just fucking.
He's not losing money.
I think.
Yeah, he is. I mean, maybe not, but he's not. Dude, there's no way a soda and a hot dog should be $1.50.
You should always. I think you should only go to Costco.
Reality, what like freaking those big old bags? Because
I'm not saying he's losing money, but he could charge way more
for those bags, and him doing like like that 75 cents or whatever, and him doing the 75 cents for freaking that hot dog. He's still making money. He's getting 25 cents each thing.
Maybe, but all I'm saying is he could charge way more, and I think he's trying to play this game with you.
I do think that you should only go to Costco if you really got a family to feed those big things, bro. Because imagine if you go there and you're just like regular grocery shopping, you're like, I gotta buy 5 gallons of mayonnaise.
That's why you can't go. That's why you can't go. Yeah.
You know what I mean? No. Like that's just real commitment, bro.
Like I go for like toilet paper, toothpaste, like
but it's like
shampoo and shit like that.
You know what it is, but there's certain shit that you won't buy because you're like, hey, dude, I don't need the 80 pack of Eggo waffles.
Bro, hey, waffles are fire though, bro.
I mean, but 80 of them, money. You're like, come on, man.
No, I don't mind the 80. Like fucking the unstuffed peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Those shit are fire. The Uncrustables.
It does fucking feel good to walk out of there. But before we go any further, I want to go ahead and take this moment to tell you about our sponsors before we go into this little break and come back. If you have any questions, we will get into your questions when we come back. Once again, let me remind you, we will not be back this Saturday. We'll be back Sunday for a special Father's Day edition from 11:30 to 12:30 to make up for the days that we have not been on here. Also, if you're wondering where we're going to be Saturday, I'm going to be at Vintage Palooza with A Plus products with my boy Tommy. I always post up with him, so look out in my story, and I'll tag them so you can go ahead and find out where Vintage Palooza is going to be at. But thank you so much to the one and only Zishy.com for sponsoring the show. This show is brought to you by Zishy at Zishy.com. Make sure you guys follow their new Instagram because the haters got them deleted. But that doesn't beat the content they have. They have galleries and galleries of aspiring models, established models that are posing sexy / nude, erotic, crazy, hardcore pictures. There's a little bit of something for everybody there. So if you're tired of going on OnlyFans and looking at pussy that looks like it smells fishy, pay $13.99 and join Zishy at Zishy.com. They will hook you up. Let them know that we don't smoke the same sent you. They've been a sponsor A1 since day one, and they continue to sponsor this show. So make sure you guys check them out, and that is at Zishy.com. So make sure you guys check them out. Official sponsor of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Also, I wanted to tell you about Budvac at budvac.com. A lot of you guys have already gotten your Budvac. A lot of you guys are storing your your herbs and spices, your shrooms, your joints, whatever you're putting in there, you're storing it, and you're keeping it tip top because you're taking the oxygen out, keeping your buds fresh, you're curing your weed. You can do this with every single Budvac jar. It comes with its own hand pump, and if you want the electric one, you can also purchase it as well. But let me save you some money because you're a viewer of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. You get special code word WDSTS. Once again, that is code word WDSTS. So you can save yourself a little money at the checkout. And it helps support the show, and it helps support them. Thank you so much for sponsoring the show, Budvac. I also want to tell you about our friends at Magic Genetics. There's a lot of people out there that are getting into growing. The more and more marijuana keeps becoming legalized all over the U.S. And that's dope. I like seeing new growers that, they get dedicated to it and they help, keep the torches lit for the people that want to do this thing right. And how does a good grower start up? By having some good genetics. Where do you get good genetics? You go to Magic Genetics and you make a purchase and you get a free gift, free seeds, free extras, goodies with every purchase. But they have access to many, many feminized and non-feminized seeds. If you want to create your own strain, they have. We work with many seed vaults. So make sure you guys check them out. That is at Magic Genetics. Follow them on Instagram. Tag us if you got some of their genetics and you got some clones or you made some clones. Whatever you're doing, make sure you guys tag them and let them know that you came across them from the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. They also did an interview with us a couple of days back. Make sure you guys look it up. Also, last but not least, I want to tell you about California Magic Farms. Man, these guys are fucking awesome. If you're ever trying to get familiar with the psychedelic world, if you guys are trying to find out more about mushrooms, you guys are trying to find out, the benefits and the do's and don'ts about the whole mushroom thing, make sure you guys check out our official sponsor at, Cali Magic Farms. They will let you know, guide you through the whole process. Just DM them and let them know We Don't Smoke the Same sent you. Make sure you guys follow them. That's the best way you guys could show support. Just follow them and be like, yeah, I watch you guys on the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. And also, I want to tell you guys about a giveaway that we got going. It's on my site. I'm going to put the link up in there. It is at win.highandhungry.shop. Hold on. All you got to do is sign up right there. You got to sign up and put your email, a valid email. The winner will be contacted via email. There's going to be, there's going to be 3 giveaways. You're going to go ahead and sign up with your email, and you get signed up to get a Nintendo Switch. So all you got to do is put your email in there. There's a giveaway, so make sure you guys enter it. Giveaway at 40K on my page as well, too. I keep going up, so follow me at E-Zone The Firm and High and Hungry TV. And also, thank you, everybody who watches High and Hungry. We're going to go ahead and get into a little clip of it before we come back. So make sure you guys cruise on over to this episode of High and Hungry. Hit the thumbs up, and we'll be right back with your super chats and some other crazy topics. Appreciate y'all.
Oh, yeah.
You ready, Ray?
Yeah.
You trying to smoke? Start open that jar.
Can't.
See this right here?
Yeah.
There's a new company called Budvac. Vacuum sealed all your weed.
It's so
You
easy.
will not be able to open it. Now
Yeah,
press that
clearly.
little knob.
I know I'm stronger than you too, so. That's so cool.
Now reuse that.
Oh, you use that little pump?
What's up? I know you guys are watching this during the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast break, but I want to go ahead and tell you guys about our friends at Rosemary Fountain Kombucha. Rosemary Fountain Kombucha is a small organic kombucha company that locally sources all their ingredients and has delicious flavors like my 2 favorites, summer citrus and hibiscus lime. They say a healthy life, and by they I mean doctors say, starts with a healthy gut. Kombucha provides a very good amount of probiotics. Go ahead and clean that gut up in there. They also have a variety of different flavors. These are just my 2 favorites, but I know they got a rose rosé. They got a mint hibiscus. They got a lemonade flavor one. One of my favorites is summer citrus. I also prefer the hibiscus lime. Jamaica, los tacos. I mean, think about it though. How much grease is in those fucking tacos? You think that shit don't stay in there? I mean, imagine the fucking wax on the side of a bong. Just that resin, if you don't clean it, it accumulates. Now imagine what you got going on inside. If you could go ahead and have this 5 times a week, and make that effort like I'm doing, believe me, it works out a lot better. I wasn't drinking this before, and it works out a lot better when I'm going ahead and doing it and I got mean old cotton mouth. Go ahead and head over to rosemaryfountain.com. Hold on, I'm getting thirsty. This shit tastes like tamarindo soda, bro. Like it tastes like the Jarritos Tamarindo, but like a little soda. Like if I gotta be honest with you, but yeah. Once again, it's rosemaryfountain.com. Make sure you guys also like and follow them on Instagram. That's at _rosemary_fountain. Make sure you let them know that We Don't Smoke the Same send you. So the first 10 people that go from the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast and go to their Instagram, comment on their last 3 posts. Make sure you screenshot that you started following them and you share their kombucha. I'm going to go ahead and hook up those people with 10 fucking envelopes in the mail with some swag in there. How about that? You know what I mean? I did that for the reviews for you guys before, so I'm going to do it this time for the people to go ahead and show Rosemary Fountain some love. So the first 10 people to go ahead, like their last 3 posts. The first 10 people to go ahead and send me a screenshot of them following them and sharing their story. Tell other people to go follow them. That's the first 10 only. Get nice little envelopes in the mail with some swag, some surprises, and you know I always hook you guys up. So once again, that's at rosemaryfountain.com. Make sure you guys clean that nasty ass gut and enjoy the show. While we're on break, I figured We Don't Smoke the Same podcast viewers that I tell you about how I keep my weed fresh. Yeah, I know you guys are wondering. You guys will probably have some methods like putting the orange peel in there, putting the tortilla in there. I don't know. I've heard quite a bit of different stories. When you got stuff like this and you got purple stuff like this, it costs a pretty penny. How do you keep that shit fresh? You want me to tell you how I keep that shit fresh? I keep that shit fresh with Bud Vac jars right here. Bud Vac jars is one of the first and only jars out there. I'm sorry, vacuum seal jars that allow you to keep your bud the same way you put it in. You know how that motherfucker in Beauty and the Beast kept that rose tip top and shit? That motherfucker was using budvac.com. He went to budvac.com. He used that shit. He flipped it upside down and he kept that rose real fucking pristine. You want to know how you do it? They give you can go ahead and ball it out with this little vacuum thing right here. Believe me, this shit's fucking dangerous, bro. Like, shit'll fucking get your skin, bro. That's how fucking much it sucks, bro. This shit sucks way more dick than the fucking person who holds the record, bro. I don't know if it sucks dick, but it fucking has that suction power. But look, this is how you take out all the air right here. You go ahead and take out all the oxygen out that way. None of the fucking terpenes or trichomes. All right, we are back here on the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Thank you so much for hitting that thumbs up and being patient with us during the fucking break. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And if you haven't hit the thumbs up out of the 190 of you guys that are currently live, we're at 149. Make sure you guys hit that fucking thumbs up. It helps us out. Man, honestly, we need to get that number. Like, the viewers need to go up to 300, bro. They've been at like 200, 250. Like,
for a cool minute. I think it's been like at least four months.
I've seen our followers go up, and I'm just... If the Switch don't motivate you, I'm like, we're getting some more shit. We got some bucket hats coming. We got more boxes that we're going to make for you guys. Xavier just gave me a bunch of shit Sam Tripley signed for y'all. I'm going to go back and start asking my dad to sign some shit. Signed
posters by Sam Tripley and me. So, they're going to be the boxes. I know there's a lot of Swarm out there.
Go in the High and Hungry Bowl.
Show up.
Get some old High and Hungry shit for you guys.
For real.
Yeah, some bucket hats. I'm telling you. And if you guys make it worth it, I mean, eventually, it's just a matter of time before Sam Tripley shows up. Maybe Eddie Bravo, Be Real, a little quick little guest spot, little hour. They might not do the whole show, but just say what's up.
I think if we're able to pull off fucking 300 to 350
live viewers
though, or fucking and break the 200 and up thumbs up for a whole week straight, we'll get a fucking special guest. You're like,
a good one. Yeah, like, good one.
Damn, we'll get one of you guys to have Eddie to be you guys' dad for the day.
What?
Who's dad?
Eddie. Have Eddie be someone's dad for the day and actually be a dad.
Oh, you don't want... Oh, Sidekick Eddie.
Yeah, Sidekick Eddie.
Oh, he's talking about Sidekick Eddie.
Yeah, have Sidekick Eddie be a dad.
You need a lot of money for Sidekick Eddie to act like your dad.
Right?
Yeah.
I got something.
Not if you're a stripper.
I got something that would give him to be a dad.
Hey, no, he's like, not if you're a stripper with problems from your dad already.
Dude.
What?
Bro, he's there every day.
So when you sent me that thing you sent me about that bitch that had 10 kids, I was like, dude, this bitch got to be a stripper.
Nah, fool, she was like some
I
like
know. Well, I was like, what the fuck? Because you
from
heard of Octomom.
some village or some fucking I don't know where this chick is from, bro. But I'm like, bro, she got pregnant with 10 kids.
No, she had 10 kids.
Or she had 10. Yeah, she had 10 kids. That's the whole soccer team.
Mine is 2, but you can play. We
Yeah.
can play. We're playing.
Two
We're
red
playing.
cards.
Yeah, we're playing, dog. 2 red cards. We're playing. Se va a hacer la machaca. We're playing, dude. We might lose, but we got heart. 10
you're
players
right.
on the field always got heart.
We got kids.
We got kids. We got sperm. We got a lot of sperm.
I
But
don't-
imagínate 10 chamacos. Not knowing you expect, you don't, maybe, imagine not even expecting one and you get 10.
I mean, I've heard that this, like, not just cause, like, if you got your girl pregnant and then like people are like remember Knocked Up, it was like at least we don't have to do it with a condom on. Remember, like, yeah, remember when he said that? I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
like the obviously what you might think. Fool, she could get pregnant again.
What do you mean?
Like, I think you get pregnant twice while you're pregnant. I've heard of some shit like this.
You,
fool.
well, you gotta have like
So I'm
2,
wondering
but
what
wait
she
up.
was doing, bro. How do you get to 10?
Then you have to have 2 ovaries or 2 whatever the uteruses or whatever the fuck creates babies. You have to have 2. I don't think normal women can get pregnant twice. And most of the time, people that have more than 3 kids, that's like insemination.
No, hell no. What do you-
Yeah, Octomom was insemination. I guarantee you,
Yeah,
Octomom
But I
was
don't think this
insemination.
lady was in America.
So this was straight Hungarian, like
Yeah, like
some
this
Russian sperm,
Nah,
Russian like
this was
blue
like
chew.
some-
You
this
think
was
they
like-
had some blue chew in
This
them?
was like some African miracle because she looked like she was like, you know, like,
Why not? Was she hot? Could she have been hot? Would you have boned her?
no,
No,
No?
fuck no.
no.
Hell no.
I'm telling you, this is they must have done some like crazy ritual before this fool boned her or something like that. He got all the power of the gods. It was like, man, give me like a whole village,
Bro,
bro.
that fool for sure.
I haven't seen a picture of this. Are we talking like
If you
Indian American, South America, Middle
you
East,
could look it up,
Europe? Because I'm matching a plate, like a plate on the lip.
The picture that I sent you was like this black lady sitting down, and she had like a fucking a stomach that was, you know, when Kirby flies in Super Nintendo.
Oh my god.
On Super Smash Brothers?
Yeah, like when he fucking flies up, like it was plumped up, dog. Like it should look like
Well,
she
there's
had,
10 kids in there, motherfucker. What do you
It
think?
looked like she had the big. All right, so you know when you go to the Ghost Castle in Super Mario,
Yeah.
the big ghost, not the fucking little one, the one that fucking covers his eyes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like she had
Well,
that
there's
shit
10
in there.
kids in there.
I found her, man.
You found her?
Found her?
It's a black chick, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
10 kids.
10 kids? Holy shit.
10 little Kairos up in that motherfucker.
Bro,
Wait, I gotta resize the photo because her belly's fucking big, dude.
bro, think about
Don't fucking lie.
now. Like somebody's gonna have to be responsible for that. Like that's a lot of fucking food. Like you're gonna have to get a sponsorship to feed these fools. Damn.
Holy crap.
Whoa.
10 mocosos.
Damn, fool.
You know, one of them's an Edgar.
Hell no, fool. I never seen a black Edgar.
Wait up. Come on, dog. That's not out
With
of
the
this world.
Edgar cut?
Maybe not with the Edgar cut, but there's been a black
Oh,
Edgar.
yeah, for sure. Yeah. But I was like, not like the way you're describing it, fucking with the Edgar cut, but fool, that's 10 kids, dog.
It's,
Who's gonna pay for this, dog? Because you remember they made a big
I would've
deal when
paid for the
Aquaman
abortion.
did it? And then, like, at the end of the day, she, like, before OnlyFans, she was like, yeah, I'm gonna do porno because I can't afford these kids. Like,
Well,
who's gonna
did
stick-
she do porno?
I think she...
Would you have watched it?
I think she...
Octomom did do porn.
Did she?
dude.
Can you confirm this? Like, it was being tossed around
I'm
back
on
and
it.
forth.
Did you know you watched one of the girls from Team Mom did porno? Farrah? Straight anal? Shit was wild, bro.
You saw it?
Yeah, I did watch it. Not gonna lie. It was a Team Mom Farrah. I don't know what season it was, but this bitch went wild, bro. This shit was full production.
I think that's more of a realistic option now with sites like OnlyFans, where it's just like you know that nobody's gonna be cutting
Yeah.
in your money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, why would you? You know
I'll
what
send it to you. I'll send you the Farrah one.
She
She
was like,
made
I'll
one,
send it
dog.
to
Oh
you.
yeah, I'm
made
gonna send it to
pornos.
Izone just so y'all know. Tomorrow you can ask him if you liked it or not. I will send him
He's
to
like,
tonight.
my arm hurts, fam.
My arm hurts.
Octomom did do porn, dude.
Damn.
Damn, what the hell?
I wonder how soon the fool that got her pregnant
That's some
like did.
floppy ass stomach, dude. That shit
Aw.
flopping around everywhere.
She was all plastic surgery out. And I mean, even if her doing the porno, dog, like, how old do those kids gotta be? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
How old are they now?
yeah, like.
Do you remember how old it was before? I know Ray can find out. How old do you think they are right now if you use your memory?
Like 13? No, hell no. It's
They're
way
like
longer
9.
than that.
They're probably like
They're probably
14.
like hitting 18, if that. Damn, fool. Think
No
about
way,
it.
because that means you would have been what? 14?
We were pretty young when that shit happened, dog.
Yeah.
Those fools, those
Want to press more time on it?
those fools are hella like.
Found it.
You got a picture like of the current family?
Yes. Hold on.
Is there like a whole squad? Los ocho?
Boom.
Oh, they're young still, my boy.
That's current.
They're still like.
There's
10,
young,
9,
that's-
8.
What up? How many is that? That's 8. That's the full squad.
Damn, fool.
You can still play soccer with 8, bro. It's a tough game.
That's a
You
baseball
losing,
team.
but you can
It's a
play.
baseball team right there.
I mean, what do you do? What do you do at that point, dog? Like, do you start like trying to, you know, like remember when Apu had all the babies? Like, he signed that contract to start kind of like having that little entertainment thing with the zoo.
Dude, I'd be pissed if one of those wasn't a millionaire.
No, not
I
just
feel like a loser ass.
not just
I
that.
feel
but
like a
wouldn't
loser
you-
ass parent. I
Wouldn't
had
you
8
start
of them.
molding them up, bro? Like for example, like if you have the four of them are boys. And you're like, all right, well, this fool seems to be the king at Minecraft. Fucking get this fool into computers.
That's
The
what
other-
I'm saying. You
the
fucked up 8 of them?
The other fool fucking watches basketball games. We're gonna fucking start training this fool like Tiger Woods was being trained.
So you fucked up 8 of them is what you're telling me.
Not fucking them up, but I'm saying like, wouldn't you like?
One of them should be a millionaire.
Why not try to make all of them?
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
if you can't get one out of all of them, that means
Yeah,
you
there has
failed.
to be at least one athlete or somebody like something in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, there.
Wow.
Even if one of those fools, Kevin Federline's it, dog.
Fuck it, dude. All I'm saying is I want a millionaire. That's what people used to have a lot of kids for, hoping one of them
I don't
came
know.
out dope.
That's very fucking.
Came out, though.
That's very.
Did something.
That's a very small percentage of the pregnancy that represents. You know what I mean? That's a lot, bro. Like what are the odds of that, bro? Like let's just say you over here, you're like, you know what? It finally happened. Somebody's gonna marry me.
Wait up.
I'm gonna get my papers.
You
I'm
don't think there's like, not me, but like athletes that try to date other athlete females to make this specimen and this specimen fucking flakes?
or like a project?
Yeah. There's guys I guarantee you right now that
I
are
always
looking
thought
at.
that was what the Angelina and Brad Pitt shit was, but they adopted all their kids. She was
Yeah,
probably
no.
like, I ain't sacrificing my vagina.
Dude. It's a huge sacrifice. Would you sacrifice your vagina?
I mean, bro, like,
I mean, bro.
I just watched the like I said, watched Knocked Up over last weekend, and then they were arguing. There's another part in the car where they were arguing, and she was like, I have to sacrifice my body. My vagina's never gonna ever look the same.
It's not.
And
It's not.
that movie. I'm like,
How do
man,
you
if
feel
you're not ready to
watching that
put up with
movie
that kind of
now?
shit, bro? Like all this shit.
That's a great movie, by the way.
It's relatable.
Hey,
as
as a
fuck to the
director, is it a
viewers.
great movie?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Thank you. Yes, it's good. Yeah, Knocked Up. It fucking changes everything because that fool's fucking her and then he takes the condom off. We've all been there.
Xavier, when I saw
Just
him
do it
do
already.
that, that's some shit that you would pull off.
No, I asked. No, that fool did it like. You
No.
should always be like, yo, I'm gonna take this shit off.
No,
He did it.
bro. He was.
That's kind of low
I
key.
just saw it
Hashtag me
last
too.
week. I'll tell you exactly.
I
What
don't
happened.
remember. So what
All right.
happened?
He's boning
He's
her.
playing. Don't remember they're playing.
He's boning her. But I'm going straight to when they go
All
back
right,
home,
all right.
right? He's about to bone her, and then like the girl's like, "Do you have a condom?" He's like, "Yeah," and then he's putting it on, but I guess he's taking so long. So the fucking girl's like, "Fucking just do it already," and then he fucking threw it, and
Hey.
he was like, "Okay."
Hey, she said just do it already. But
Imagine that little mistake, like you're just turned up and you're feeling extra horny. You took a blue chew, and then like before you get like
You get told that?
I mean, at least he lucked out though, cause she had a good job.
she had a good
at
job.
Ease.
He was
Yeah.
the winner. She
Yeah.
was the loser in the situation.
yeah,
She was taking the fat L. He was the
I-
loser that smoked weed, fucking was a roommate. Oh, fucking, I don't even think he had a job at the time. Remember he said that he was living off of getting hurt?
Yeah.
He got in a car
Yeah,
accident?
I got like $19,000. Yeah, that shit definitely puts things into perspective, dog. Cause I would walk in the same style if I had to go to one of those baby classes and they're teaching you how to do certain shit. Even if like,
But no, we're going back to when you're putting on the condom. If you can't put it on and she says just stick it in, did he fuck up?
I mean, if you're both
Would you
drunk,
have not just done that? Well, or else stick it in.
If you're both-
drunk, no, you're drunk E-zone. You're Henny E-zone. This is Henny E-zone.
it becomes a possibility, bro. Like like if you're fucked up, you think you're like, oh man, fuck that. I was like, we're both lit. This is a night. Well, you get ballsy when you're drunk.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
And
not
if-
mad
and
at the
if you-
guy.
and if you think you're like, oh, you know what? Like she said, we're down. I'm like, obviously you guys are making bad decisions.
Okay, I'm obviously not a chick. I'm
But if
obviously
it
not.
would have been
Wait
me,
up. Wait up.
if it would have been me, the fucking movie would have ended way differently because the next day we would have been at Walgreens.
Right. Good point.
You know what I mean?
Yes, always
Straight
at
the fuck up,
Walgreens.
dog.
Yeah, $50 will save your life. But I've never been a chick. But you think a chick can feel what a condom feels like?
Hell yeah, they can, bro.
So that's what I'm saying. So this bitch didn't want to know what that there wasn't one on there.
He asked when when she told him that she was pregnant. He was like, "What the fuck? You think I have the world's thinnest condom on? Like, how the fuck do you not know?"
That's what I'm saying. I think girls should know when I mean, like I said, I'm not a chick, so I don't know.
He's like, "I'm pregnant,
but do you think
fuck
girls
off."
can feel a condom? You feel they feel like the rubber?
But how
Because I
hard?
feel it as a dude. You feel it. You're like, this is.
How hard is it, bro, to fucking like be like, "Oh, I'm only gonna do it for a little bit and then put on a condom"? Fool, that shit's hard as fuck.
I've
to,
said
like,
that. I've done that. I'm like, hey, let me just stick
I've
it in
done
real
that
quick.
too and
Yeah.
follow through.
Yeah, I'm like,
But it's
hey,
hard
yes.
as fuck to just like stop.
I follow through. I'm like, just let me stick it in 1, 2, 3 pumps and I put a condom on.
Yeah, that's the routine, dog.
That's the routine. That's like high school shit.
You're like, if it's only 3 times, it's not gonna happen.
Exactly. Just a quick little punch. Just so you know.
And then yeah, I
And then you
hated
put it
the
back
girl.
on.
I hated that girl's sister. The one that's like.
Oh, she was a bitch.
She's always playing like this fucking like super
a
Karen.
whore. Super Karen. Yeah, but she has a face for it, so I
Yeah.
think it goes with her. Like, I don't think she's that person.
She was like doorman. Yeah.
Or when they do shrooms,
Bitch, you old as fuck.
when they did shrooms
Yeah.
at the show, that was fun.
Yeah.
At the Cirque du Soleil.
It's fun. Look, man, and I'm not like, like saying that like the shrooms that I have like don't hit like that because I don't aim to trip like that. But when's the last time you had a trip like how those fools did? Like
I've
where
been
you take all
wanting
the
to have
chairs. I've
that.
been wanting one of those too.
I'm too scared to have it. I sound like a pussy, but they left the place. I've never
I
had
think
to leave
every time
anything.
we try it, we like right before we like go into first gear. You
You
know
guys
what I mean?
gotta go in a quarter deep. Stop being
See,
pussies.
quarter, too much. I won't even do an eighth.
I think if he's
Quarter.
advising a quarter,
You
we
don't
don't even
even
know half
quarter.
of that. We should actually try half.
Yeah, quarter's
You know what I mean?
deep, bro.
Try an eighth, maybe 5 grams. If you guys want to see visual and crazy shit, like I'm not gonna lie, you're
It's
gonna
not
have to
even
go
like-
past you're gonna have to go past the
Yeah.
eighth because the eighth's only gonna get you the anxiety and like just kind of like the breathing shit. But you want to see shit like start melting, you're gonna want to go in that quarter to like half ounce
I
phase.
don't think it's just like I want to see crazy shit. It's just like I kind of want to have that like that Tinkerbell vision a little bit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's where you have to go. Like, like when you want to see, if you want to see visuals and like tracers and shit like that, you have to go
Yeah.
in like like pretty deep.
But I don't know. It's been a while since I've had that trip, man. Hey, you know what's another thing that I wanted to bring up before we get into the super chats about that? Because Father's Day is coming up, and we're gonna hit you with a Sunday special.
I'm a father now. I got a dog.
Oh, folks.
I like how Ezo got all scared. He's like, wait a
Yo,
minute.
there's a super chat from T. Perez, $2 saying XG will trap a hyena by poking holes in condom.
Oh, you got to think I'm that type of maniac? Would have already done it, dog. I've been eating papers for a while. That would have been on site.
Nah, you would have never, bro. You're not gonna put up with somebody's shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
I was like-
Wait up. Do you think that works?
What?
You really think if you put holes in the condom like in the fucking with the toothpick, como baboso, do you really think that semen would come out and some bitch would get pregnant? I mean, it sounds logistically possible. I'm not saying no, but you think it's been done?
I know fools that have gotten done like that.
For real? For
They
real?
already were like they were a kid deep, but like the girl did that so she can like, get pregnant again because she wanted another kid.
Straight up toothpick or bobby pin?
Just like poked a hole with it. I don't know what she did. But she like confessed it to him and like this fool they almost fucking broke up. Even I'm like,
Bro,
I'm like, why would she tell you when?
that's breakable shit. Like she's trying to like.
Because don't get me wrong, I'm like,
It's an 18-year commitment.
if you're telling me this like, and then like, if you tell me that this is surprising, and then you're telling me this when the baby's 2, you know what I mean? I'm like, hell yeah, that's breakup
Well,
shit.
I mean, if you think about it, when you have, I've been with girls where they're supposed to be on birth control. When do you know they don't want to be? When do they know we're like, you know what? Fuck Ezone's life. Fuck him working at B-Roll. I'm gonna stop taking this, and they'd be like, well, it's not 100% sure.
What?
I took it. I forgot. I don't know. And the next thing you know, Ezone's got a kid.
I think that if they stop taking it, they run a risk too. Like it fucks up their system. So like it's not in their best interest.
Yeah,
to,
but
like,
if they're trying to
stop
get pregnant for you, they don't give a fuck. That's what
I
I'm
mean-
trying to say. Like, I've been wondering, like, we trust these girls when they're on birth control, but you have to really trust them because it's a pill where they just have to skip a day.
That's why you gotta have somebody that don't want a
pendejas?
baby.
Huh?
You gotta have somebody that don't want a baby, eh?
That's literally the kind of the point that you guys both have to be on the same page. But if this bitch doesn't want to be on the same page with you, it's real easy for her to just not take a pill. It's real easy for her to be like, Not today.
And especially too, man, I was like, to like those girls that kind of do some shit like that. I'm like, with Father's Day coming up, I'm like, you really got to think about it. Like, I wanted to bring this up, and we talked about it earlier. I really think that like Father's Day is like super hella underrated, dog. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I love my mom, and it's like, I love both my, you gotta love both your parents equally and shit. But if this is an equal game, dog, like you don't see pop-ups like the ladies selling shit. You know what I mean? Not that I'm saying that. You get, like, what are they going to do? Give flowers to your dad? I'm like, just how you know that what women like for Mother's Day or Valentine's Day, you post up, why can't y'all fucking go buy a few things that fucking men like or whatever and just post up, like, with those little stands? Like, honestly, dog, like, do you think there's any dad that really, like, wakes up on Father's Day and is like, oh, man, this gift really fucking, like, hit the spot and I wanted this and I needed this? Nobody wants socks.
And even when you get socks, guess who paid for them technically? You did.
I could have bought my own breakfast.
Yeah, and guess who paid for them? You did. Unless your wife works, you paid for them.
Like, I feel that you have...
Like, unless your wife works, you paid for them. If your kid gave you something, you did it. So, like, I've always been there, like, Father's Day is dope. It's cool because you get a day, but it's all coming out of your pocket. Unless your wife works. And even then, it's still coming out of your pocket because somehow it's going to cost you.
Like, I think for a lot of fools, that day serves as a reminder where it's like your family doesn't know shit about you. You know what I mean? Like honestly, dog, you see all those posts for Mother's Day.
Oh, no, I'm getting my dad a dope-ass gift.
I don't see that many posts for dads talk about, like, oh, man, my dad has been a great example, or, like, this in my life, or, like, even if you have your pops, I'm just saying, I just think it's a hella underrated holiday because you don't really, a lot of fools don't really put a lot of thought into that shit, man. You know what I mean? Like do you even know your pops?
I know.
Because a lot of people give them give their dads like very basic shit. Like,
you know what I got my dad?
If you've never seen your dad wear a tie, why the fuck would you give him a tie? You feel me?
My ex took his freaking dad to
homeboy got
to TJ.
Homeboy got fucking a gift card to his favorite boot store.
Yeah, see,
me and my sister went in half on it. We both dropped $250.
Did you ever take your dad to Hong Kong?
That's a gift that's bondable. You fucking know some shit, bro. But you're a small percentage, dog. There's a lot of fools that I literally observed that day, bro. I'm just looking around. I'm just like, damn, these fools kind of make that same kind of face. There's a lot of fools walking around with that same face you make when, like, remember, like, when you get a wrong gift on Christmas, you're like, thank you. Like, this is really nice. I'll wear this next week. And then, like, when they leave, you're like, fucking, man.
Well, because, I mean, how you going to... Here's another thing. It's like...
You could give a good gift. Like,
how? Well, how? Like, how are you going to give him a good gift when he has everything he wants?
Give him something... Okay, for example,
so now you have to get sentimental or emotional where it's, like, means something to him now. Because
I'll give you an example, dog. It's like, if you know... Like, for example, if your dad drinks, like, enjoys his drinks, like me, he's a beer man. Or if your dad... is a stoner, or if he likes AC/DC, that's from back in the, like, if you know certain things and you like, oh, this has all this shit, like, you can make sure you add certain things to it. Like, you don't think that a dad that enjoys beer wouldn't enjoy, like, the top shelf of craft beer kings, that he's never gonna drink it?
100%. I'll take that back.
Like a soccer fan dad, you give him like a special edition of Real Madrid jersey or whatever team he likes.
That's right, but I do take that back. My stupid dad. You know how you give me all these craft beers?
Yeah.
I left some at the pad. He wants to not ask me what's what. Can I have it? Opens one of them up.
Yeah.
Opens the banana slush and he's like, ¿Qué es esta pinche mamada? ¿Es una piña colada o qué es esto? Yeah, so not all paisas will love those, dog. He literally took a sip and he threw all of it away because I was like, well, where's the rest of it? He's like,
You didn't give him that.
I was so upset, dude. The banana, and it was one of your beers, so I felt bad. I literally grabbed it, and he literally was like, "¿Qué es esto?" I know.
And you didn't give it to him with that intention.
And So that's also the thing. He probably was thinking like, "Es una tecate," something with like a sour taste.
If it's like Father's Day, for example, like it's Father's Day, I'm waking up, I'm fucking, hey, be real, I'm gonna give you a Father's Day gift. You're like, people might think this fool has everything, right? This fool has everything. I'm like, fool, if you know he has everything and like he has a lot of weed, give him some shit that probably just came out this new. Like,
all right,
if he likes weed, fucking give him weed, bro. Like, you think he's gonna fucking get mad or disappointed if you give him something that you know he hasn't tried or something like that?
Good point.
If somebody comes to me and was like, hey, E-Zone, have you tried this smoothie that came out? It's barrel aged and this and that.
I get what you're saying. So let's say I have a dad that loves Bud Light. instead of buying him these stupid socks, just get him a 30-pack of Bud Light, right? Is that what you're saying, right?
I mean, I would maybe get him the like Canelo version or something, just because his
But
father's there.
what you're saying is like stop trying to please the guy and just get him exactly what he likes.
Like,
So you just said like
stop using the playbook that like you know what I mean, that seems like it's traditional gift, and give something that says you actually know, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I mean you might not be proud that your dad drinks so many Bud Light, but you know what? Fuck it, he's gonna buy it
for
anyways.
that day, fucking let
He's
him.
gonna buy it
That's what he
anyways.
really enjoys. Give him that fucking special edition Gentleman's Jack or whatever the fuck he drinks that day.
Yeah.
I just think it's a very underrated holiday.
Get him some tinctures or
And
something.
if you got a motherfucker that's like a dad in your life, I'm like, you gotta kind of thank the motherfucker for that, because the nourish and caring comes from like the mother, but the teacher role comes from the father figure,
Hey,
bro.
but to be on the mother's side, which I'm never usually on female side, but yo, it also fucked up when it's Mother's Day and the mother's gotta cook. The mother's gotta clean.
You gotta be.
We've
an asshole
also
to
been
fucking
there.
be-
We've also been there. Those carne asadas where it's supposed to be Mother's Day, and she's cooking, she's cleaning, and everyone's getting
That's
drunk.
poor planning, bro. Because like
I agree with that, but we've been there. So shout out to the mom, to those Mother's Days.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of piece of shit dads and a piece of shit husbands who don't.
there's piece of shits everywhere.
Everywhere, but I'm just saying, like,
It's a
I've also
quick-
seen Mother's Days where I've seen moms work their ass off, and I'm like, yo, that's your
But, yeah,
mom.
no, there's gonna be pieces of shit
Yeah,
in both
100%.
sides. But all I'm saying that is, if you have the opportunity and you've been that motherfucker given the traditional fucking gifts that you think is a good idea, like fucking think about it deeply, the same way that you like, you know, pick and choose what restaurant you take your mom on Mother's Day, or like the kind of flowers that you know that she likes and all that shit. Because I'm like, they play an important role, and I think it's hella underrated. And you know, I'm like, how easy is it to walk away for something where you're like, I don't feel appreciated, fuck this, I'm out of here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm like, fool, he's el que paga los biles and shit. You know what I mean? Pinches calcetines, no mames, dog. Yeah, but happy early Father's Day to all the people out there. We're gonna be on air for Father's Day. You know what I mean? Before everybody does their whole celebration. So hopefully you guys tune in and hit that.
I mean,
thumbs
as
up.
funny as it sounds, I mean, I got my dad, but my dad's gonna be in TJ. He's don't got a dad. Cairo might be here. He don't got a dad. So it's just kind of funny.
I got father figures though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not
Yeah,
hating.
they
I mean,
got
my
a
dad's just not
father
here,
figure.
but we're gonna be here just to kick it, have fun, make y'all laugh. So show up if you ain't got a dad, and if you do got a dad.
At least my dad's not on tour this year.
I was the dad.
Right? Yeah, but shout out to everybody who has hit that thumbs up. Everybody who has left a comment and has super chatted. Let's go ahead and get into these super chats. Appreciate y'all. Ray, you ready?
Yeah, I'm pulling them up.
You want? Oh, good.
All right. Memo, $5. Eki69, just jokes.
Eki69, dog. There you go.
Fucking
Yeah.
haters.
This is the
Haters.
second time they've called you that, eh?
No, well, it's funny. I don't know if this is why they're bringing it up, but you know what happened on the last GPS?
What?
I lost the first 5 minutes
What? Oh, because it was off?
of the audio. No, you know how, I mean, Ray knows sometimes you lose audio. It just didn't look good. Video didn't look good. So I put a little caption in the front where it says, sorry, guys, I lost the first 5 minutes. Don't be a snitch until GP. And you know there's snitches out there, dog. And what's funny is George told me, he's like, dude, these fools still came and told me.
Damn.
5 minutes, bro. I lost 5 quick little minutes. And then I put a little caption say, hey, Despensa XG. You know, I even sounded like a gangster, dog. I even sounded all gangster, like Despensa, homie. Like, I lost 5 minutes. Don't tell GP. And he's like, dude, they still told me. So all you fools out there, y'all fools sound like snitches. Y'all hearing out GP. Y'all don't pick up no game. Like, I fucked up. Quick 5 minutes. And y'all fools went and snitched me out.
Hey, Xavier's like, you committed that shit.
Yeah, you come edit that shit all coked out at fucking 2 a.m. Tommy's yelling. Got strippers fucking showing their booty. I'm supposed to be getting this shit done. Cameras don't work. Internet's fucking janky. And what time is it, Ezone?
Like 3 a.m.
3 a.m. after what I did 2 tinfoil hats. So come on, give me some credit.
Yeah, man.
But don't be a snitch, please.
Those fools don't ever fucking give you their credit when you want to slow down, bro. They'll fucking be sometimes they're like, how come this fool fucking was hella tired today? I'm like, man, high and hungry at 10 in the morning, fucking green thumb show, then a little break, and then come do this shit. You know what I mean? I'm like, sometimes I don't understand, but just because they don't see you laying bricks, they don't think you get tired. You know what I mean? Next question. Thank you for your donation.
Brian Field, $10. E-Zone, thank you for the Voodoo Child hat and stickers and Pokemon cards. By the way, great show again, crew.
Thank you so much for your donation, and thank you for shopping in flavorsbyezone.com. There's going to be new hats coming next week, or hopefully at the end of this week. They're going to be available at Vintage Palooza as well if you want to come pick them up in person so you don't worry about the shipping. And yes, you still get the free gift in person, but like I said, make sure you guys pull up. If not, they will be up there hopefully by Sunday after the show.
Right on. Jonathan Amendariz, $5. Take a dab.
Oh, I just took one like right now.
I got him.
I mean,
All right. Well, fuck it, Sammy's
it's not directed to anybody specific.
Sammy's taking that one right
Take
there.
that dab, fam.
C minus
Boom.
Boomer's taking it. There you go. Salute.
Gotta wait.
Thank you for your donation.
Thundercat sent us $20.
Thank you so much for your donation, Thundercat, and thank you for watching, man. You guys are lit.
T Perez, $5. E Zone. You cool with people out there on the hiking trails playing loud ass music? Also, keep saying wild shit. You're a funny plucker, dog.
I'm a
Funny
fucking
fucker,
what?
Dog. You're a funny fucker, dog.
Oh, shit. Thank you for your donation. And, shit, I'll be honest. I don't think the music bothers me as much because nobody really walks over there with, like, kickers in their backpack. The most they got is, like, a Beats Bill. And they don't really blast it all the way. So the music doesn't really bother me as much. I just, unless it's, like, I don't understand it. Like, sometimes there's some fools that be walking around with, like, Jackie Chan ballads. You know what I mean? Like, if you ever heard his music, you'll know what I mean. What annoys me a little bit more is the people that have the loud ass conversations. Like I'm trying to walk my dog and I'm speeding up and I can still hear you fucking talking about how you didn't get the right pressed juice at the farmer's market. Like, shut the fuck up, bitch. You know? But yeah, that annoys me more than the loud music while hiking.
All right. XG, welcome back.
What's up? Thank you.
Yeah.
Gabriel Fuentes, $45.
Damn. Shout out to you, homie.
No, $55.
Ask whatever you want.
Yeah.
What size is my dick? I'll tell you right now.
Yo, XG.
Damn, why would Xavier, why would that? Fucking A, man.
It's $55, dog. It's worth something.
What would you do for 100?
Hey, Xavier's like, he's
I'd
like,
fuck with
you've
you.
earned yourself a dick pic.
Yo, XG, that $50 was for you taking my brother and I to the green room so my brother can meet Eddie Bravo.
Oh, they're huge. Yeah, no problem, dog. You didn't have to do that, but of course. So
Damn.
they're just homies. It was the end of the show. Eddie was on a sick one, and this guy was just a huge Eddie Bravo fan, and they just asked me if they could. And you know when you feel someone's an actual fan, and they kind of just wanted to do it. So I kind of did go out of my way. That's why, I did go out of my way. I was like, hey, Eddie Bravo, this the homie. And I rarely do that, but I could tell him. So shout out to you. Obviously, I was worth it. Obviously, I'm glad I did it because you're obviously a fan. So thank you, my boy, and I'll do it again. They took a picture, and I hope your cousin, your uncle, whoever wanted it, is stoked with it. Cause yeah, and he was on. Eddie Bravo was on a sick one, so I had to go out of my way and be like, hey, dude, please for me, type of shit. But thank you, appreciate that. Gracias.
There you go. Salute. Next
Yeah.
super chat.
Yeah, and it's not gonna happen to everybody, so don't think you can just come up and ask me that. That was a once in a lifetime thing, and this foot was dope. They went to both shows. You know how it is when you see someone at two shows and they're like, they missed Eddie Brown. They're like, hey, my cousin came and he didn't miss the picture with Eddie Brown. It was one of those things where I was just like, give me a second. And they were trying to pay me.
Yeah.
They were trying to pay me then. He was like, hey, I'll give you $50. No, and you know me, I mean, I could be a dick and be like, hey, yeah, I could do it. But
You recognize,
obviously
you've
it was
been
worth
there.
it. You see,
Yeah.
recognize with real because he came through after the show. So
there
thank
fools
you.
that they would have just gone there, taken that picture, not even tagged you, and you know what I mean? Be like, I did this myself, and fuck everybody else who helped me meet this person. That shit happens a lot.
So shout out to Houston.
Just so they can have it on the gram, dog.
Ah,
You know what
it's
I mean?
dope though. When you're a jiu-jitsu person, you love Eddie Bravo. It's like being a stoner and be real, dog. You know how it is. You've seen it. People wild out.
Yep.
It's crazy. It's dope. Another
Fucking
super
A.
chatter?
Barrel Boys Fishing, Canadian $2. E-Zone,
What up?
air horns if XG is a paisa.
Damn, there you go. He is
Yeah,
a paisa.
100% paisa.
It's a fashionable
And I
paisa,
love
hit
it
that.
too. Yup. Got white boots, white alligator boots, homie.
Yeah, you're very assimilated, Xavier.
It's been here long enough. I think I should.
Yeah, don't you hate it with like what's that girl that never changes her accent, but she's hot? So she plays the mom in that with that.
Oh,
fat
Sofia
kid.
Vergara.
Yeah,
Sofia Vergara,
yeah.
she's fine. No, she can keep that accent all
Right?
she wants, dog. Oh my God, Sofia Vergara.
And she's been here long enough, and she still sounds like Charles.
Easy there, easy there.
You know what I mean?
Her and who else?
6 feet.
Salma Hayek.
Yeah,
I think she's
yeah.
fire too, bro.
Yes.
Right, Ray?
No, she's hot.
And that name too, Salma Hayek. It just sounds
I
like
just
that bitch
wonder. I'm
sucks a
like,
good
why
dick.
they don't kind of like change it up. I'm like, did after she did Frida, she's like, I have to talk like this. You know? I wonder, like, because that's not how they really sound, bro.
I know, but it's cool. I like it.
Hey,
You don't like a British accent?
hell no, that's just annoying
No?
as fuck, dog.
I like a British accent.
I like it if it's original, but like if motherfucker,
100% gotta be original. You can't be faking that shit. You can't
Oh,
be faking
you'd
the
be
funk.
surprised. It's
Oh,
like-
I know. These, especially in LA, everyone wants to like be different and have an accent. Bitch, I'm Paisa. I can't have that accent.
Yeah, you can't be doing that shit. Hello, fuck that.
Hello.
What's the next one?
Ralph Ramos, $5. Yo, XG, what happened with that Raquel?
Oh, you know what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, the song.
No, homie.
With-
My DM, my hashtag me too,
Oh,
dog. They're talking about my
damn.
Raquel, my Raquel, la mía.
The what? Oh,
Dog, that was a trip, homie. I sent that shit. So I posted this around like 11 o'clock. I had sent that shit to the homies at like 8 or 9. Ezone got this shit before anyone else got it. A couple people got it before anyone else got it.
Explain that story though, man. Like go into like from the beginning.
There's no story, bro. I wake up.
No, there is a story because that shit just don't happen. Explain what's the first
There's
message
no
you sent.
story, bro. I just wake up and it's literally I don't even know what the fucking message was. Give me a quick second. So I wake up and I wake up kind of fucking early, dog. Like not early, but I wake up at like 7, 8 o'clock, and I wake up to a message that says she sent this shit at 6 o'clock, 12 minutes in. 6 o'clock, 12 minutes in, a.m. in the morning, and I wake up like around 8 and I read this shit. I love listening to Tinfoil Hat. Great show. But I gotta say, your voice is so sexy. Cream myself hearing you talk sometimes. Oh boy, thanks for the ear sugar, honey. It's 8 in the morning, bro. I feel a little sexual harassment. I'm like, bro, you creaming yourself to me? And then I click on the profile. I'm not gonna post that shit on here, obviously, because it's like that's her. Whatever. But basically, if you DM me, you got it. And did you see him, Ray?
Nah, man. Let me check it out.
You can't. They're.
On your profile?
No, they're not on my profile. You had to DM me to see them.
Oh.
It was a little in the cut, but this girl was wildin', bro. He's on site. What do you think he's on? Chick, girl, chick. What are we talking about? She could have been hot. She's a little older. I'm not trying to hate, but she's just.
Nah, she's definitely like on the older side, but I don't know, man. She looked like she had too many like dude features where you're just like, yo, what's going on?
I don't know what the fuck was going on, bro. It was early in the morning. I felt harassed. And I just posted about it, and everybody was telling me to hit her up. You want to know how many people fucking asked me for the DM? 230 people asked me for the DM.
Like thirsty ass fool?
Yeah, you know how many I sent it to?
Like
230 people.
Like how old Mega Man used to,
Every person that asked me for it got it, dog.
like
I didn't give zero fucks.
how old Mega Man used to be?
Yeah,
Maniac and shit?
maniac, bro. But yeah, that's my Raquel story.
Damn, so you can dance like hard to that song.
Dude, I love that song. That song's
Se-
funny.
se llamó Raquel.
I like it way more now that there's like an actual story to that song, because every time I hear it, I just laugh instantly. I told my mama, I saw my mom not too long ago, and I told her, I was like, Mom, you know that song, Me Llamo Raquel, is about a tranny? And she's like, yeah, you didn't know?
Yeah.
she, like, to them, it was like, no shit, fool. Like, do you not hear the lyrics?
They be making hella fucking songs to that shit. Like the one that I was singing apparently, and I didn't even know.
Oh, la de...
A las 9:43. En la
Nación
sala
Simón.
de-
Yeah, I guess that was another one. It's weird.
When the
I like how you bring these up, Ezone. These are your
It's
topics.
fucking bro.
Raquel was
Latin
yours.
music fucking they have hits based on that shit, bro. What's that other one? The ¿Qué quiere la fiesta? Sí, sí.
That one's one too?
I think that it has a double meaning.
Oh,
to
La
it.
Niña Fresa?
Yeah.
No, I think there's just like una niña fresa, like a hot girl.
I
Like
had-
your new modern hot girl. Like una niña fresa is a modern hot girl. Like this bitch only wants dress bottom. She only wants 1942. If you're not on a yacht, don't talk to her.
Like you're talking about
that's-
like a hot bitch, like hot bitch summer type.
Yeah,
shit?
esa es una
Or
niña
like a
fresa.
Mexican version
Yeah.
of it. That's what you call niña fresa.
I would say so, yeah.
Niña fresa.
You wouldn't
verano?
say so, Ray?
What?
The modern girl, niña fresa, is a hot girl? Like a girl who was like, oh my God, no tiene 1942. Oh my God, I don't get a bottle.
That's a bad-
I don't get a table.
Oh yeah.
Like, yeah, they're just those girls, like, she's complaining, like, oh, no tienes...
Bitch, man.
Yeah.
That's a banging song though.
It is a banging song.
¿Qué
Niña
quiere la
fresa.
niña?
Que
Sí,
niña
sí.
fresa, sí,
Yeah,
sí. Yeah.
No. Yo, that's just hard, dog.
Well, you're so good at fucking sounds, dog.
Bro, it's like I always paid attention to the music, dog, especially when I was stuck at parties because I didn't have parents to drink like that. So I'm like,
Oh, dude, that was on point. Do it again.
what is it? I forgot it, dog.
I know. I feel like he's like Tommy. Do it again.
Yeah, nah, Tommy probably knows the whole song.
Tommy gets down.
You look like the lead singer to the banda that sings that Feliz, no, Feliz. You never heard that song?
No.
Me siento muy contento, me siento muy feliz.
It's a fast song. Yeah, it's a fast song. Real
Yeah,
fast
es
song.
fin de semana,
I look like
me
that guy?
voy a
I don't
divertir. El Gordo Mamón danced to it. He's supposed to be coming out next week.
On here?
Yeah.
Oh shit,
Yeah, yeah.
Gordo Mamon. That was fun.
What is it?
That was
Not
a good time.
Felipe. No.
Here we go again.
For real.
Who's this Gordo Mamon?
He's some guy from Salinas, dog. He's a cool comedian.
yeah.
He's coming up, and he does
stand up and skits.
it's a lot of skits, and some of them hit. No offense to him, some of them hit, some of them don't, and it's just that's how that works, though. Like he just full bangs them out.
does
Yeah,
this-
you know que pegan, dog. I'm dying,
He
and
does
some of
the
them I'm like,
skits-
what are you doing, dog?
Like the way he does his skits and the audience he has, like in the long run, this will get picked up for the next version of shows like Que Locos. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, no, eso no es una broma, no me pegue. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
So this fool, like, I don't know if you heard during like whole the pandemic, people were stealing catalytic converters. So this fool's that guy who just will like get someone. He'll just be outside a car stealing catalytic converter. And he'll make it a skit. It's funny, but it's one of those things where it's just like it's entertaining.
Is this those songs that either you heard at a certain time and like if you hear them now, it's like a rarity. Like there's some songs that I texted Ray earlier. I'm a big Home Alone fan. I like those movies. You know, like that shit inspired me to like kind of like do pranks like that and like the shit that he was doing. There's a
Those are very hard pranks. You
I
can
know.
kill people with those pranks. Like
those are very hard to pull off. So you know, but that motivated me as a kid. And I was looking at this shit, and today I was eating, and I haven't heard this song since I saw that movie. You remember when that fool has that walkie-talkie, and he's recording shit, and then his uncle's in the fucking shower, cool jerk, doo doo doo. And he's like, I'm the king, hey, 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 and he's like, get out of the fucking bathroom, you little pervert, or I'll slap you silly. I was like, I haven't heard songs like certain
recorded
songs. It's rare when you hear them, bro.
No, so when you say that, you know which one I love? I love the one from Matilda where she's cleaning.
What's that one?
Fuck. I know. I hate that I don't know the name of it,
Yeah,
but it's one of those like it's those songs that you just always hear like
I'm gonna look it up. Matilda soundtrack.
Matilda soundtrack. Just it's fun.
fun.
And she's cleaning. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, see.
Is it
She's
Newborn?
just like pointing at everything
No.
and everything's like,
Let me see.
Became pro, dog.
I don't know, man.
This one, Send Me My Way.
You know, I feel it like after that movie, I never saw that chick again. Like I feel that she didn't get the right representation. Like she could have easily like been like that versions of iCarly and Nickelodeon or Disney Channel.
I mean, we just don't think we follow up on her, but I think she did something.
Yeah, there's some fools that have done
Remember
shit.
the
that
song?
Oh, that song.
That's a song where you
man,
hear and you're like,
Lord.
word, I hear. It's like a fun song.
Fool, let me tell you, that song is the song you know you're at a white wedding when they play that song, bro. Like for real, dog. Like if you hear that song at a wedding, you're at not only a white wedding, but some of the parents got money.
There
in it.
might be someone with the Ku Klux Klan outfit out there.
on the way.
Nah, it's gentrified food. It's the type of wedding at the end.
Not that white, not that white.
The type of wedding at the end of 51st Dates.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's fucking.
Yeah, that's a fun song. The Matilda song. It's one of those songs. It's just bombs.
It's Into the Wild or some shit.
It's on my way.
On my way.
On my way.
Bam, Yeah, that's his
Boom.
for sure. That's like super white, bro.
Did you hear that Snapchat took? You know that feature where you can drive fast and they'll tell you your speed kilometer?
Yeah.
They took that shit off
Really?
because kids were fucking using it like a game, trying to see who could go faster, and people were dying. Why you laugh?
Bro, because that's
Yeah, they're fucking idiots. Yes, 100%. But that's why Snapchat took it off. Like, I was watching this article, and, like, kids were, like, obviously driving, like, oh, that shit said I hit 110. So then your homie would try to hit 111, and then people would die.
We beat your score, fool.
Yeah, exactly. It was like a beat my score type of shit. But it's one of those things, like, these kids are wilding out, bro.
That's fucking too wild, dog. That's a little bit too wild for me. Do you have any more super chats?
Yeah, we do.
Let's get into
Will
it.
J, $10. DJ Will J, second comedy podcast film Saturday. E-Zone, comedy shows next month. Ellipsis, fire.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Will, for the donation. And thank you for tuning in and not showing up again.
Yeah, Will, I miss you, bro. I was gonna show you my dog, but no. Fuck you.
Jerk.
Fucking jerk.
Yeah, but shout out to Will for not letting that lizard die that his cat tried to kill.
Damn.
Yeah, but next super chat.
Michelle, $5.
Hell
Love
yeah.
the show, guys. Great content here. High and hungry at Mad Hire Bakery.
Mad Hatter Bakery.
Mad
So,
Hire.
shout out to you guys. They got some brand new, like, pudding cake,
Yeah.
and they got Chili designed their logo, and it's fucking Bill Cosby. So you know that shit'll knock you out. He'll molest you at that point.
X is gonna give him to everybody.
You know
It's
what?
a Quaalude pudding,
it's
dog.
It's edible.
Yeah, it's an edible.
okay.
Yeah. So it's just fucking funny how they've used him as a logo.
I mean, we can get high and hungry, but we haven't reviewed edibles because it's, you know, we have a certain time frame to stick to. But definitely check them out. We've had them on here, so
Yeah, and of
you know,
course.
they fucking hit. Make sure you check them out. Next question.
Andrew, $5. Thanks for the content, homies. Hashtag swarm represent.
Thank you guys. Shout out to you guys showing up. What's up?
There you go, bro. He said fucking he's part of the swarm, dog. That means whenever Sam says good
Morning Swarm. We got some new shirts coming out, so stay tuned for that, guys.
there you go.
But
And that is it, my friends.
Thank you so much to everybody who super chatted. Everybody who tuned in.
wait up before we end it. Have you heard about the Bookies coming back?
I heard about
Dog, you know how much the tickets are? Está pasando de verga. Do they understand the Bookies are like,
Are they more than Bad Bunny?
yes. These are like common people tickets, fool. Like, this is for like my grandma. It's for like buy tickets for your aunt. No, these are like unreal. And this is the second show.
Okay, how much are these tickets?
Look them up. I don't know. I heard they're over
Man,
1,500.
what the fuck?
Yeah,
I just heard they're over
You
1,500.
make it sound like if you knew.
Huh?
You make it sound like if you knew.
No, I heard they're over 1,500. No,
Well,
I
the
did.
Bad
I did
Bunny
look it up, but I
concerts
don't
were
know.
Like about 800, right?
Yeah, I heard these were over 1,500. I heard this shit like on like Cali or no sé qué tanto, and they were bitching about how they were so expensive.
I mean,
For
it's,
the Bookies, dog. Los Bookies. I know it's the La Reunión y no sé qué desmadre, but who gives a like 1,500? And it's you and your girl. 3K. I don't care how much of a great show it is to me to waste 3K on a show, dog. Come on, Ezone. I
3K on a show?
on a show, dog. Like, how much baller do you have to be to waste 3K on a concert?
I mean, not
If
just
I'm wrong, I might be wrong. They might not be 1,500, even if they were 800.
not just that though. It's like for one night only.
One night only.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
They haven't performed in 4 years. They might get it wrong.
Like, did they practice?
Did they practice? Who the fuck knows? And you're gonna drop all this cash on these motherfuckers?
Yeah. It said 900 or 1,500. I don't know. That's gonna be a lot of.
Wildin', dog. Wildin'.
We're gonna see who has money in the old folks community. Obviously,
going?
people that show up in there. It's gonna be the same demographic that grew up. Their favorite novela is Dos Mujeres Un Camino. You know what I mean? That's the kind of crowd that's gonna go there. Like the
Paquita del Barrio type of crowd?
nah,
The most
that's too old.
expensive
Too old?
ticket,
Yeah.
according to Vivid Seats, is $7,134.
For a
Oh.
ticket, dog. That's 5 hours?
Where's that shit at? Let me see.
5-hour event?
I think so, man. What the fuck is the fucking thing, man?
Didn't one of them die?
I don't know, dog.
Think the
Pero
fat one does.
Bookies
Sabe
for that
dónde
much,
están.
dog?
I mean, it's one.
How much you think you got a ticket back in the day for them? Ni $100, güey.
Nah, for sure that you know, it was at least like 100, like or 100 something, but not like how it is right now. But it's after 25 years though. That's a big deal, man. I don't know, man. If anybody knows, if anybody knows anybody that's gonna go, fucking, we want to know what's up with that experience. I want them
Dude,
to come talk about it.
I would probably, if I paid that much money for anything, I think I'd go live the whole time. I'd go live the whole time. I'd be like, donate me, super chatters. What do you guys want me to ask? Fucking los bookies. I'll ask them even though they won't respond. I'll yell it out.
Right? You like fucking cash at me and I'll yell out during quiet moments,
Yeah.
whatever you want me to yell
Whatever
out.
you want. I'm just trying to make my money's back because no mames.
God damn, bro.
Yeah?
So this one's close to the stage. Like
To
practically
watch
right
those
there.
bookies, dude.
That's wild.
Something
It's
they
about
haven't done in
$3,000.
25 years, dog. I wouldn't want to watch anybody do anything they haven't done in 25 years. Who knows if they're even good at it?
Yeah, or if they've been
Yup,
practicing.
$3,000.
That's wild, man.
You think they're boning like they used to 25
I would
years
s-
ago?
I would say right
No,
here.
so they're probably not singing like they used to sing
Right here.
25 years ago.
I think though, like now is really the time to capitalize this if you're gonna do this because people are so itching to do something after being locked up so much that they'll take it. They'll fucking take it, bro. The rest of the year, like no matter what you're doing, it's probably gonna sell out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just people are just that eager to be a part of something. But hey, salute to them, man. Fucking $7,000 for them tickets.
Fucking wild, bro.
Some viejitas fucking gonna go over there and turn up, dog.
Dude, that's what. Yeah. You think anybody's going to be touching themselves while these fools are on stage? The
Touching
bookies?
themselves?
Yeah, some viejitas, some tias.
I mean, I don't know about if they be touching themselves, but
Yo, you paying $7,000, dude? You better be touching yourself.
better be
I'd be doing it all for
That shit better
$7,000.
come with the 8-ball.
right. You gonna fucking just try to take full advantage of that ticket.
Hell yeah.
That's true, man. Because that's a lot of money, man. If it doesn't sell out, you know they're gonna drop in prices too.
Oh yeah.
For sure they are. But some rich ass señora's gonna enjoy it. Once again, thank you everybody that hit that thumbs up. Thank you everybody that subscribe and share our post. Make sure you're following us at We Don't Smoke the Same Podcast on Instagram. Make sure you join the giveaway at win.highandhungry.shop. Make sure all you gotta do is enter an email that you check because you have to check it to see if you're the winner because that you're gonna get emailed and you get like I think a week to respond back once the winner gets picked. So make sure you guys enter because we're giving away a Nintendo Switch. Plus it comes with a box, so you guys know what the boxes are about. If you don't, go to flavorsbyezone.com or highandhungry.shop and check out our website. There's some different merch on there as well. Once again, this Saturday we will not be on. So I know that's the second Saturday in a row, but I'm gonna be at Vintage Palooza. Go to my page at eZone the Firm to find out where it's gonna be at. It's gonna be free entry, so make sure you guys check it out. I will be vending my merch amongst other things at this event. So make sure you guys pull up. It starts at 10, and that is this Saturday. But we're back at it on Sunday from 11:30 to 12:30 for We Don't Smoke the Same on a Sunday, Father's Day edition. And check out High and Hungry TV, on Instagram, and check out the latest episode. Thank you so much to Arrow Lodge Brewery for this week making that happen. And like I said, make sure you guys fucking share our content out, man. We do these clips and everything, and hopefully you guys can go ahead and pass on the word that we asked some crazy shit over here. Xavier, shout outs.
Thank you for hitting that like button, subscribing. Anything tinfoil hat, go to tinfoilhat-t-shirts.com for the t-shirts, and then tickets, everything else, samtripley.com. And Ray, what's up?
Yo, shout out to you guys. Shout out to Esma de la Torre because $10 was sent to us.
Oh, shit.
Thank
to
you,
the
Esma.
firm Vatos. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Shout out to you.
And as for High and Hungry, we got fucking chingon. Their fucking meat,
Yeah,
their bakery stuff. It's coming out tomorrow.
George Lopez has his carne asada line, so make sure you guys check that out. That episode drops tomorrow. Sammy, shout outs.
Yo, shout out to everyone that's been following the new page, Quiet Melts, and pretty much shout out to everyone that's been watching us. And you can follow me at AOTop420 or Quiet Melts.
There you
Shout
go.
out to Quiet Melts.
Yeah, make sure you guys check them out. That's what I've been smoking the whole time. I'm pretty fucking dabbed out.
Shit's fire, bro.
Like I said, make sure you guys are subscribed and share it. And win.highandhungry.shop. Make sure you guys check it out. Thank you once again to our sponsors. We'll see you guys on Sunday. Peace out.
Oh, yeah.